following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What's up, dude? This is Tank speaking into a microphone here out of Emerge Media Creators Co-op. You know the show, obviously, if you're tuning in. This is Tank Talk. March Madness has indeed been madness, to say the least. And free agency frenzy is still going on, boys. Deals are being made, and we're here to talk about it all. So, to my left, of course, I'm joined by the one and only Brother Bren.
Of course, where else would I be?
Couldn't tell you. You tell us.
Probably being a free agent and getting signed somewhere.
Where else would you be?
Then you hear him speaking. That's our friend of the show, our fantasy football expert, we like to call him, because that's all this guy knows.
And that's not Dylan.
It's not Dylan. Definitely not
No.
Dylan.
Definitely not the fantasy expert.
Whoa.
So we've been lying to our viewers this whole time.
No, not me. I'm talking Dylan.
Okay.
Dylan.
That's Donnie McCoy, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the program.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm not sure if he's got a camera on him. On the ones and twos, we got Mr. Moranto here.
No camera on me today.
No camera on him. But we do have a special guest here today.
What?
He is the voice of reason to the gambling gods.
What?
Our friend up north,
What?
Betstamp's business development representative, Josh Goodwin. Josh, welcome to the show, man.
Hell yeah,
Thank
welcome to
you,
the show.
Fellas. What an intro. Appreciate that, Tank.
You got it, brother. And as you can see, it took a while to come in. It was supposed to get here for the Super Bowl, but we finally got our flag hung up here.
Yeah, I came in about 2 weeks late, but that's shipping for you. Happy you guys were able to get it eventually.
And check this out. Boom.
Whoa.
Yup.
Got the merch on too, pal.
Had to represent.
Man, I got to be rocking my shirt as well. I just got a hoodie on right now. I'm underprepared.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. I mean, this is the show. Always
For real.
unprepared.
Gotta get him a tank talk hoodie. Yeah.
Once we get them made, we'll
Yeah,
ship you
love
one
that.
out.
Hey, jersey swap.
Best
Perfect.
Tank Talk jersey swap. So, Josh, obviously, we've had our partnership almost since we started the program here. We've done a few giveaways up to date. If you could explain to some of our viewers who may just be first time tuning in here, what exactly is Betstamp, and how did you even get started? How did you get affiliated with them?
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to take you guys through that timeline. But first and foremost, a good way to think about Betstamp is to kind of compare it to services out there for travelers, for instance, who would use Google Flights or Expedia. So they're trying to find the best available price to get from point A to point B. And there's a whole range of prices for taking that same trip. So in a similar sense, when you place a bet, you can have a range of payouts depending on what sportsbook you're using. Just because a bet cashes doesn't mean you got the maximum for what you could have had. If you use a tool like Betstamp, though, that pulls in the data from all the major sports books, you're going to get an idea of in live time, where are the best odds for the wager I'm looking to place? And I mean, quite simply put, you're never actually going to get an edge in sports betting without taking that best available price. So, I mean, sports betting has gone absolutely nuclear. It's everywhere. It's on the broadcast. Everyone's talking about it. There's a lot of people telling the public to spend, but not a lot of people telling the public to slow down and be price particular, just like they would be with anything else in their lives. So I think Betstamp's grown for the right reasons. And I became part of that team just over a year and a half ago now. I was a creator in the Raptors space, still am to a certain extent. So I had a lot of experience writing about the NBA as a journalist. And then I also incorporated betting content out of personal interest. And I had a friend who got hired with Betstamp, startup company, very fresh at the time. And they were looking for some more people with social media experience and knowledge of the industry. So I tended to fit that description. Lucky enough to get the job, and I've been very happy with it ever since.
Hell yeah, man. I actually just learned that now that you were affiliated with the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, well,
that's awesome.
okay, affiliated. That sounds pretty official. I would write about that team. I wasn't on payroll or anything, but
Oh, man.
I was a journalist that followed the team. We actually did get media passes at one point, so that was pretty
There you
cool.
go.
Not that we ended up using it; it didn't really benefit us too much. But yeah, that was a little bit of that. Check out Raptors Digest for any of you Raptors fans out there. That's the brand I've been working with.
Boom. So we got one in the building, actually. Donnie's actually a big Raptors guy.
Huge Raptors guy, eh?
Oh, yeah.
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 Love to hear it.
We the room for
What are your
LeBron
thoughts
or
on the
Toronto.
season so far?
Hey, what's your thoughts on the season, Donnie?
You got to get Federico the ball, you know. He'll hit you a couple threes. So far, so
He's
good.
heating up now.
Yeah, they're starting to come around. So what's an update with that? I haven't really been following Raptors basketball.
Man, it's been a letdown season. I mean, we got a pretty
dude,
good team.
come on. What's going on up there?
I don't know. I genuinely, there's a lot of people calling for the head coach. Nick Nurse is amazing.
Oh,
He's the
no.
coach
Dude,
of the year.
what?
You cannot get rid of Nurse. No way.
You just got in there.
I agree completely. But people are looking around like this is the same team as last season that secured a 5 seed. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're just a year older, more chemistry. You add in a couple other pieces. Like, why are you now on the verge of making the play-in? It's been crazy. I think Fred VanVleet has finally turned the page, but for a while, him having a rough start really hurt the team because the Raptors are a positionless 3-and-D team.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a lot of that playmaking and sharp shooting that Fred VanVleet offers. So when his game dipped down, the whole team's record just went to shit. It was terrible. We thought we were going to be in the running for Victor Wembanyama.
Whoa.
Now I think we were going to definitely make the playoffs, but it's been a weird start for sure. I can't even say start anymore. It's been a weird season period.
Yeah, it's starting to come towards an end here.
Yeah.
Man, you really would have to stink to go pick up Victor, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, at one point, we were among the teams that looked like they were going to be tanking, and we were
Well
going to be sellers
underway.
at trade deadline, but we ended up becoming buyers and acquired Jakob Pertl. So
They brought him back home.
they did. I was thrilled about it. I was thrilled for sure. Toronto has a tough time with free agents, and he's going to be a free agent this offseason. But I think based on where Toronto was on his preference list for trades and the fact that he has some close relationships there, I don't think it's the worst move. I think we'll retain him.
Mm-hmm.
But some weird contract situations going on now. We weren't sellers. We were buyers. So now we got to deal with some weird stuff in the offseason. But, we'll see what direction they go.
Yeah. Because I remember during the trade deadline, Pascal Siakam was kind of those names floating around out there, which kind of surprised me at least.
To be real with you, man, I wanted him gone.
Damn.
Yo, since the
I know,
year
it's
that
a
they
hot
won
ta-
the chip, he is not like I thought he was going to progress crazy. He was looking like his trajectory was going to be very elite player, and he's kind of like hung around and maintained the same level of play, I would say.
Yeah, I agree completely. Look, I'm not discrediting the guy. I root for him. He was an integral part to a championship.
Just get him
piece.
out of
Like,
town.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That came out a little harsh, but I've been saying it for so long. For me, he's going to be eligible for a Supermax this offseason. He's still never won a postseason series as the best player. I gotta highlight that, as the best player. He's been a part of teams that have won in the postseason, but he's never led a series in scoring or dominance where they've ended up winning. He just doesn't have the case to be a Supermax player in my eyes. They got a young team that's not, they're going to be up and coming. They're going to be competitive. I don't know that locking him up on a Supermax at age 29 is like the best move, but Raptors Nation,
Listen
choose me
up.
up for this, but go ahead.
No, I was just acting like I thought you were gonna do
Drop
like
a bomb.
drop a bomb on Raptors Nation. I was just telling them to listen up to you.
Hey, well, I dropped this bomb a while ago, but it only became a bit relevant now. Like, more people are seeing, if the right trade was on the table, you got to do it. Like, I don't have any attachment to Siakam beyond what's reasonable. So if the right deal came forward, I was kind of in favor of shopping him. But, that's my 2 cents on it. They decide to hold their hand, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Hopefully they can sneak in the playoffs. East is not the strongest, so they could win a playoff series. I could see that happening if they even make it past the winning in or
The
what's it
play-in?
called? Yeah, the play-in.
What's your thoughts on the play-in, Josh? A lot of people. I'm just thinking of this
Mixed
now.
feelings, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are like on and off about it. And originally, didn't they make it a thing during the bubble season, try to get Zion to the playoffs, and it didn't work out?
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
crazy.
weird situation. I would say I don't have any issue with it. I think if we saw 8 and 7 seeds win championships more often than we have in history, I would have a bone to pick with it. But in reality, if you want to be competitive, you got to be a top 4 seed in your conference at least. So I don't really think we're robbing anyone of true opportunity. And it is kind of cool for viewership and storyline throughout the
100%.
season. Makes it a little bit harder to tank as well. So I'd say I'm in favor of it, but still kind of indifferent at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't change anything for me value-wise, but it doesn't take anything away.
Okay, yeah, and it also opens up another opportunity to gamble on the games, and so we know that business business is booming. So how did, because the Betstamp originated in Canada, correct?
Correct. Yeah, our founders are Canadians from Toronto.
So how did it make its way to the States?
I mean, it's just the trend of the regulated industry. Right now, a lot of states as well as provinces in Canada are now making it regulated, and you know that's a great thing for everyone involved. You have legal recourse as a user. They have you know, legal confines they need to operate within to keep everyone safe. It's good stuff. And so, I mean, it's happening across North America completely. And so a lot of the same people
100%.
that are going to be operating in Ontario. So for instance, like Bet365 or Betway, these are the same operators that are also going to be opening up in new states. So since we already have those relationships there, it is easy enough for us to get an affiliate license in those new states that they're opening up in. So North America's been the target. I think that soon enough you might see us try to expand into Europe, which would be really cool.
Oh, okay.
That'd be awesome.
Some sophisticated betting, we'll see. But yeah, that's where it's at right now.
I think it'll be successful in Europe. I mean, people are already starting to catch on to the NFL now that they have more games being played over there.
Get a
Also,
little Europe
soccer-wise.
division.
Potentially Europe division. What was that, Brandon?
Also, soccer-wise.
Soccer, too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's Moranto's
True
sport.
football.
You could ask, you're asking the wrong guys about that. But
Yeah, those people don't fuck around when it comes to soccer. There's life and death over there.
Well, you got teams over there that are sponsored by betting sites, like the sponsors on their jerseys are the bet sites. Like, I mean, you know, that's commonplace. Like soccer's been all into gaming, you know, betting. You can bet right for years. Like when I was there, now we have that here, but it's been commonplace there probably 10, 15 years,
right.
throughout the countries.
See, I wouldn't know. I'm the other.
Hey, I got an interesting betting tidbit for you guys.
Here we go. This is what we've been waiting on.
I've been listening to the March Madness episode just before I came on. Tank, I know you're probably kicking yourself right now for not riding with Princeton. I heard that, and in retrospect, I was like, oh my God, this guy, he knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But it was just, it's daunting for the right reasons. But speaking of underdogs in the tournament, if you were to have placed $100 on each dog, you'd currently be up $1,350, and you'd be 13-31. So underdog betting, as it was in the NFL this season, is really, really successful. So someone's been doing this experiment online. I've been following along, but the dogs have been barking. It's been wild to see, as it always is during March Madness. But up, I think, I don't know how many units that is, about 13 and a half units you would be if you were betting every dog at the best price.
We should have known. You know?
Hey, I knew.
Brandon, you knew a couple of them.
I choose a dog to win it.
You said you knew. You didn't want to tell us about that.
He picked the Boulder. They're still in the dance.
I picked the Zags, dude.
When you zig,
Okay.
they zag.
Kind of you
thing?
get it.
Yeah.
Now listen. So I picked Purdue.
Per who?
If I would have had information on them beforehand, I would have picked someone else.
You missed out.
So you've been following along, Josh, with the March Madness. What's your thoughts on it so far? Obviously, it's been madness as we spoke on. How's it been treating you?
Not too bad. I mean, I have some futures on Tennessee, Texas, and Alabama to win the regional. So those are looking pretty nice. But I was high on Drake, man. I was high on the Drake Bulldogs.
So was Brandon,
He would
man.
be. Canadian guy definitely would be high on Drake.
Drake?
I had Drake. Yeah, stole the whole flow and everything, but they ended up getting booted out in the first round, which is brutal. I had a decently large ticket for them to make the Sweet 16, which was just kind of crazy. I'll admit it, kind of a blackout bet, but You know, they have a lot of starting seniors. Whenever I look at the March Madness tournament and I see, you know, experience and upperclassmen, to me, that's a pretty good sign that they have a fighting chance in the tournament. And I like the Drake write-up, so I was rolling with them. But, you know, obviously doesn't work. Went with the wrong Bulldogs. Should have been on Gonzaga.
Should have been Gonzaga.
Should have been.
They got a tough matchup coming up. UCLA, what is that, Thursday or Friday?
Don't know, but
I'm
I think they
actually
got
not
it.
sure.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's it.
So, you know, we typically make our pick of the night, pick of the week, whatever it may be. Do you like anything on the NBA slate tonight? Because I kind of don't.
Had some player props.
Ooh.
I had Jalen Brunson over 33.5 combined points, rebounds, and assists. And I had one other prop. I'll need to pull it up. But that was kind of my best play of the day. I mean, Brunson's been great in New York. Are any of you guys Knicks fans being from New York State or no?
No, sir. Actually, if you believe it or not, there's not too many. It's more like
We're also on the other side.
yeah, closer to the New York City. That's where you'll find most of them. Up here, it's kind of like a mix of like Lakers, Raptors.
Cleveland even.
Oh, Cleveland Cavaliers for sure. Short
Just
drive
some random
away.
bullshit.
Yeah, so it's kind of a mix up here.
Yeah, I gotta ask you guys too. Obviously some Raptor fandom around there, and even in the room. Like, how about Blue Jays? I've heard that people from Buffalo love the Jays. Is that true?
Everybody
Yes,
I know
So
is a Yankees fan.
yeah, so it's Yankees or Blue Jays, but it's strictly. So the reason behind Blue Jays is because we have the Buffalo Bisons, as you know, they're the farm club of the Blue Jays. So that's the main selling point there for the Blue Jays.
That makes sense. I mean, in baseball, everyone spends time in the minors. Like, you guys would have had a period of time where you could have gone to a Buffalo ballpark and watched Vlad Guerrero play.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, we seen him come up. You should have seen it here when Jose Bautista got demoted just for whatever injury he had.
Batista was the man.
Yeah,
He
jam
was
packed,
cool.
bro. So
He was
like,
injured a few times.
I don't know if you ever been to Coca-Cola Field, but obviously the stands, it doesn't wrap around the complete field like a professional league stadium would. So the outfield is kind of open. It's like you can see the opening to the highway. People would pull up in their lawn chairs, just waiting on a home run ball hit over the net or whatever. It was a sight to see. Even when what's his name, Edwin Encarnacion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember he hit like a game-winning grand slam or whatever. That place was jumping, but. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, we don't have the professional team, but, I mean, with the AAA team, we do see, like, the up-and-coming stars. Like, Aaron Judge played there, Vlad Guerrero, Kevin Pillar for a while. You name it. We've most likely seen them, all the stars playing now.
Yeah, no, that'll get some fans going for sure. But, yeah, I remember I played lacrosse for a little while in Buffalo, and I don't know if any of you guys ever played lacrosse, but there's a period of time where it's the attackman and the long pole just sitting there basically shooting the shit, talking about whatever. And I noticed their whole team showed up to the field in Blue Jays hats. And I was like, you guys like fans of the Jays or something? Like, I'm from Toronto area. And they're like, oh, yeah, everyone in Buffalo loves the Jays. So that's where that came from. But it obviously makes sense with the Bisons being there.
Yeah. It's a sight to see. If you ever get time, you should go to a Bisons game. It's a good time. But yeah, Donnie
I
was
gotta make it out to a Bills game.
Bills game too. Yeah, you
We
definitely
gotta get
got
the
to.
Bills
That'd
back
be
in
crazy.
Toronto once a year. That would be mad fun.
Bro, you know they're never going back, man.
It would be fun.
They're never going back.
I would go to every Toronto Bills game.
You're a Toronto guy.
That's facts.
Yeah, it's kind of biased.
You're up there often.
All the time.
Bro, you probably ran into Josh, not even knowing.
Probably saw him at Starbucks the other day.
They got a drink together.
Yeah.
So, like, whereabouts? You said you're outside of Toronto. Like, what?
So I'm from Newmarket. It's about 45 minutes north of the city. So it's part of the greater Toronto area, which is where I'm from, yeah.
You familiar, Donnie, at all?
Nah, that's I think that's like past, not on the way to Toronto. So if you're not like Mississauga or this way, I'm not.
You're not gonna see.
I get
No.
to Toronto and I stop.
That's not on his map.
A little bit more out in the suburbs.
Okay.
All right, so Josh, while we got you here, you gave us a play for tonight. Since we didn't like anything tonight, I'm opening the Betstamp app right now. We're gonna do this live because we couldn't decide for the tournament matchups this Thursday and Friday. It's just loading up here. And I know I don't want to hold you for too long. I know you have a big meeting coming up here.
All good, fellas. Appreciate you guys bringing me on.
Of course. Thanks for joining.
Anytime.
So our 2 picks. 1, here we go. So Thursday, we like the Zags spread plus 2.5. Best odds for us in our market here is BetMGM minus 110.
Hey, I like it. I can tail that.
Second option. Princeton caught our eye at a 9.5 point spread on FanDuel minus 102. I know Creighton's been red hot.
We're going with Princeton, you said?
Cover the spread. Yeah, they've been playing close games, haven't they?
Hey, it's never too late. You were hot on them before they even touched the court at the tournament. So, I mean,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
can hop back onto that bandwagon now. I'll get on with you.
It's kind of those are my boys right there.
9.5 is wild though.
It is well, Creighton's been shooting out the gym. Who they play the other night? They just washed.
I forget who they faced because was Missouri, and then the first round they had Arizona, wasn't it? Or am I completely mistaken?
Yeah, I mean, you could be right. I'm gonna check it right now. Creighton.
Either of those teams for Princeton to walk in there? And
It was
just-
Baylor.
Oh, I thought you were talking about teams that Princeton had beat.
Oh, my bad. No, I was talking about Creighton.
Okay.
Yeah, Creighton. They beat Baylor 85-76, and Baylor was like a 3rd seed or whatever.
You know what? I like that. I like that spread. I mean, this late in the tournament, you should probably not have a double-digit spread present.
Definitely not. I mean, that's my opinion, at least. I mean, this tournament's been wild. So anything could happen. But I do like Princeton. They play tough defense, and also being a Colts fan, Alec Pierce's younger brother plays for them, so I got to root for them. You know what I mean?
Okay, right on. You know, I'm seeing them at plus 425 on Bet365. I might just take it straight too.
Straight up, okay. Yeah, we got it plus 420 on FanDuel here.
Right on. Yeah, no, I like it. I'm loving the picks, boys. I'll definitely be riding with the Princeton one.
There we go.
If you had to pick one out of the 2, which one you riding with?
Okay, well, obviously
and
the
Princeton.
first one I feel is a little bit more of a I don't want to say safer. But I'm going to go with the Princeton pick just because
Let's go.
Just cause.
Why not? It's too funny that Tank was on this before the upset even happened. And I do think that to be at a double-digit spread, basically, I can see that in my area. I can get plus 10 at Sports Interaction. At a double-digit spread this late in the tournament, I'm going to take that chance. So I'd say that pick for sure.
Boom! All right, we're riding with Princeton then. So Betstamp has a marketplace where you can follow other good gamblers like ourselves and see what the hot picks are. You can follow our show on there at TankTalk_pod to see how we're doing and tail our picks of the night. So what are you waiting for? Download Betstamp today. Become Betstamp verified by downloading Betstamp using the promo code TANK.
TANK.
When you sign up to find the best odds in the market and start betting like a pro, just like our buddy Josh here.
Hey, appreciate it.
Any last words before we let you go here? Any last tidbits about Betstamp, how it could benefit the users or anything like that?
You know, I think I'm pretty much good. I would say to people, like I mentioned in the beginning, that being price particular is important. And I know a lot of people are betting just to enhance the experience of watching sports, right? Like that was a big driver for me getting into betting. But I think the reason it's exciting is the thought of winning money, right? So being price particular is still practical there for the casual bettor. So would definitely recommend people being value centric, using a platform like ours that's free, using promo code TANK to get all the benefits.
Boom.
And yeah, I think in terms of last words outside of that, it would just be Bama to win the tournament, roll tide.
Oh.
And
Roll
that's
Tide,
the take I'll leave on.
One last question too before I let you go. It just popped up in my head. So what's the benefits? Because a lot of people stick to 1 or 2 sports books. What's the benefit of having multiple, especially with a platform like Betstamp?
So there's a lot, but I would say that for people who are signing up at new books, these sign-up bonuses are great. Like right now, with it being a freshly regulated industry, the opportunity for you to basically, to literally get free money for signing up at these books is great. And like, just to share a personal story, I used to look at sportsbook promotions with a skeptical eye. Like to me, it was like, how come I can deposit $1,000 and get $1,000 from the sportsbook? Like, how does that make sense? What's the catch? In reality, they want your business long term. Now it's up to you to make that a bad decision on their part by being a smart bettor. But in reality, they'll take the hit to sign you up. So when you open up multiple accounts, it does give you deposit matches, free bets, a bunch of different promos that you can only redeem once. So great way to build the bankroll. And also, you need to be able to find competitive prices, because I can look at an odds screen all day, but without the accounts to actually put my action in, it's not going to do me any good. So I would say those are the primary reasons, and managing multiple accounts becomes a lot easier when you use a platform like Betstamp.
There you go. And then we're working on a link, right, just to make it easier for our listeners to access new sports books they can sign up with, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're getting that rolled out probably even this week. So I'm going to make you guys a custom affiliate page with we can put your favorite sports books on there and highlight those at the top. But yeah, people will be able to sign up and access those sign-up promotions using this page moving forward. So that'll definitely be with you guys later this week for everyone.
All right, Josh. Well, we appreciate your time here on Tank Talk. Appreciate your appearance, and we're thankful for Betstamp. We appreciate everything you do for us, and everyone's benefiting off of this partnership. So thank you very much, Josh.
Thank you,
Hey,
guys.
guys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. We absolutely love the show, love being a part of it, and thank you again for letting me on today.
Yes, sir. We'll talk soon, brother.
Have a good one, boys.
All right,
You
now.
too, buddy.
Hey, go Raptors.
Yup.
Go Raps.
Go Raptors.
Roll Tide.
He
got it.
He
He got it
snuck it in. He snuck in the roll tide. All right. That was awesome, man. It was good to have Josh on the show.
Not bad, not bad. Gave you a little pick insights.
He did. What did he say, Julius Randle? Or was it
No, Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson? My bad.
I ain't
I, for
listening.
some, no, I do listen, bro. I get those two
What
guys
is the
mixed
good
up.
of the insights if you're not gonna listen?
Well, one's a point guard, right? The other
I don't
one
know, but
is a power
hey,
forward center. So
Last Knicks game I seen, Juju was shooting out the gym.
Juju Smith-Schuster?
Juju Randle, bro.
I'm just playing.
what?
You watching Knicks games?
It was on TV, bro. I didn't watch it out of my free time. I was something to go to sleep to.
Ah,
With all due respect.
damn.
Put you right to bed.
Randle's
You
walking
say,
me
yeah,
in
watch this,
corridor.
watch this. Audio there ain't shit up. Next game. Next game.
He said
Hey,
perfect.
they've been playing pretty good, though. The best they've been playing for a long time. So if you're a Knicks
Crazy.
fan, it's got to be a good time for you. And from the sounds of it, maybe Raptors fans, they got a good future heading up here, huh?
They got the new guy that they were talking about. Oh, you can't trade him for Durant in the offset, which was ridiculous. But I can't remember his name. But they got some new talent up there, young guys.
I'd also
OG
say
Anunoby.
that worked out because KD's injured now. So
Yeah, but he might have not got hurt with that good
he might have
Canadian
not
water.
got hurt. Oh, he said they
Bro.
got the good H2O up there. He would have been hydrated.
No,
would've been eating
no,
shawarma
we're
and
not-
living good.
No. We're not.
Flexibility in his ankle would be crazy.
We're not talking to you about H2O, bro.
Why not?
Because your favorite water's fucking Dasani.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
No, that's right.
That's
Yeah,
good
we
stuff.
Can't talk to,
There is no
can't talk to you about
plastic water bottle I would rather refill and keep drinking out of than Dasani. Nice 24 pack for like $4. You're good.
it. They probably got the worst plastic too.
What's your problem?
We're trying to build immune systems around here, not just be a little frail.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Dasani's killing it, with all due respect.
In a good way.
No.
They killing it.
Let me ask you a question.
The complete opposite.
Got an
actually.
answer ready.
You ever get COVID?
Okay.
No.
Isn't that
It's because of the Dasani, bro.
Isn't that a personal
Yeah,
question?
it's because of the
Because of the
Dasani.
Dasani.
I was a spokesperson.
Well, so I think we talk about this all the time. So you think growing up from Falls, bro, it kind of like affected our immune system to like
In like a good way. It's like
Yeah.
it's in the air around
like
here.
prevents COVID?
You didn't
because-
live near Left Canal, dude.
Because I never got it, and I think that's because of my fucking chemicals that I breathed in my whole life.
I've taken about 211 tests and I never was positive once.
Shout out us, man.
Yeah.
Left Canal.
Um,
You get there, you get the cancer.
all right.
Whoa.
Moving on here.
Hey,
See
you
that?
do. Hey, you do.
So we feel good about
Stats are high on that, right?
who is that?
That's
Is that you?
Who you
bro?
think that is?
I never seen you dressed up before, so that's why I didn't know.
Hey, I had a short stint where I
you
worked.
got. Hey,
Bro, you
That's when I was the CEO.
of what?
Dasani.
Dasani
Dasani?
water, baby.
Bro, I don't know.
We're gonna get you a lifetime supply.
I mean, if Dasani wants to sponsor the show, please feel free. I'm just not drinking it.
I don't think they want to with that attitude.
I don't blame him.
No, but hear me out. If we do get him as a sponsor, we got Don here.
If KD was on the Raptors,
He does look like a dinosaur.
they would be. Oh,
Yeah, what's your
He's so
problem?
lengthy, dude.
they would.
Go on the court.
Would they be Eastern favorites? Possibly.
They'd probably be up there.
I'm just saying. Nah, it'd still be the Celtics, but they'd be like top 4.
Well, yeah. Between them and the Bucks.
Anyway,
It's not tough.
let's catch up on this March Madness bracket, shall we?
What?
So the Tank Talk Podcast Bracket Challenge is sponsored by T-Shirt University. T-Shirt University is probably one of the best sports clothing stores in the area. They got everything.
Everything?
NCAA gear,
What?
NHL gear,
What else?
NFL gear,
What?
MLB gear,
What?
NBA gear,
What?
and like Donnie just mentioned, all your Buffalo Bills and Buffalo Sabres gear.
Go Bills.
That's right.
No Sabres?
They got to make the playoffs.
Maybe
which
get some red and black
they're
stuff.
probably not going to happen.
They got it there.
They got the red and black.
Hoodie, T-shirt,
Okay.
jersey. You name
So
it,
it's
they
not
got it.
just T-shirt University; it's all of it. They graduated hoodies, everything.
They
I think
graduated.
it's just
They
name.
expanded.
Wow.
So, if your team's still in it, unlike mine, go over to T-Shirt University, show them one of our posts on Tank Talk _pod, either on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you can find us. We posted about it. Show them our post. Get 15% off your whole purchase.
I'm going to have to do that. My team's still in it.
So if Josh decides to cross the border, go shop at T-Shirt University at the Galleria Mall, he's probably going to get him an Alabama hoodie. He's rolling
Get a
tide.
little Bama hoodie. Get some Cheesecake Factory after.
What?
They're opening a new Greek spot.
I like some Greek food.
Yeah, I was pissed when they closed the other one. I forget what they were called. I hope they're doing all right, by the way. I
You
mean,
don't even know.
they
the
just
name.
randomly closed.
So they're probably not doing all right then.
That
I
is
don't know.
true. Unless they moved locations.
They definitely didn't because they just randomly. I wanted to go there one day. I got it the day before. Went back there, boom, they're just gone.
Oh, maybe that was their last day.
It's good enough
Maybe you
that
just-
you were
Well,
ready to go back-to-back days.
That's a sign right there. There ain't no Peter Gourmet, I'll tell you that.
Well,
Well,
probably why they're out of business.
But they're good. A little pricey. A little
Yeah.
pricey, but there's a new one opening up. I don't know their name. I'm going to learn.
get you some tzatziki and some dill sauce in there with the chicken.
Boom. Some gyro.
Yes, sir.
So how do you say it? You say gyro or gyro?
I say gyro. It's wrong, but I say it.
At least you know it's wrong.
Let's go around the room.
What are the options here?
It's like you're next.
What are the options here?
So you must not
Well-
eat. You must not eat them. Then.
You just never even had it, or what?
Hear me out. If I told him he's wrong, gyro or gyro, or gyro,
Okay.
Okay, so you picked all of the wrong ones.
He's out of the ballpark.
or how else can I say it?
There's only one way to say it.
How else can I be wrong?
I think the G's silent.
It's Euro.
Yeah.
So then would it be Wyro?
Money.
Or
Well, because the
I'm
English
trying to say
language
it wrong
sucks.
right now.
We everything's pronounced wrong in this country.
Or
Come on.
gyro.
Like in a fun way.
According to our 23andMe, he's got Greek in him, so he should be having this right.
Wait, just him, not you?
I don't. It's crazy.
It is crazy because you guys look like
Yeah,
very
so
much
Clearly,
alike.
you're related.
I also
Yeah,
got
it could be
French and German.
twins.
He doesn't.
I
so
don't got
know.
no French or German in me. Nothing in my blood. Our DNA match is 48.8%.
That's weird.
It's crazy.
Does it change?
It does.
It's crazy how that stuff changes.
I didn't know that from brother to brother kind of thing.
Yeah. I guess it's only with like male, like females. Like if you're a sister and you got a sister,
If I'm a sister.
If you're
and
both
I have a
sisters.
okay, so 2 girls.
yes.
Yep.
How
That's
did we
what
get there?
sisters would be. Yes. Well done.
I don't want to offend nobody. Okay.
2 girls, 1
I
DNA
don't want to
test.
offend nobody. But
Too late.
when you're born, okay,
When you're born.
if you ain't got, you're good. Okay. I'm just leaving it.
No,
at
no, I
that.
know what you're saying though. Like it's like
Yeah. So not to get technical.
2 sisters. For whatever reason, the DNA it shows up more
Boom.
that sisters. The percentages. I have a camera now, by the way.
Boom! There he is. Morning.
Yeah, like the DNA doesn't change as much.
Ah,
Where
it's
with
more-
the guys, like it goes all over the
It's
place.
crazy. Yeah,
And
so like you just
know,
mentioned, you got Greek, you got French, and you got fucking German. I don't got those.
None of that. My Greek brother right here. Yes,
Boom!
sir.
I'm British, Irish.
Oh, you be saying isn't it?
In it. I do say that.
it's weird because it's all regional anyway.
Right.
It's not like the DNA like changes when you go over like the English Channel or something.
Yeah.
Like it just
Yeah.
it's just weird. Like because even like we have we have a lot of Italian in us, and
35%, baby.
but
in
it's
this blood.
weird because like
How's the family?
my son's DNA has changed a whole bunch of times. At one point he had like Albanian, and then the next time it was whatever was listed as Albanian was gone, and then it was Greek, and then
He's mutating.
it's changed. Yeah, like he's
Basically, whatever's 10%.
I don't understand.
Like, it's not really there.
Adaptation.
I think it's a scam. I think the whole thing's a scam.
I believe it.
You heard it here first.
Well, so I'll
It's
tell you.
all just so they can get your DNA, man, so the government can set you up for
Well, I
crimes.
mean, they
You already got Face ID
they
too?
Don't even
Boom.
need, they don't even need that. They already got me with my other shit, so I might as well just give them my DNA. Imagine 2 of me.
Nah, there'd only be one. They'd get rid of the first one.
You would never know.
Be like Gucci.
What?
Okay, we ain't even going there.
Good.
What are we talking about?
You were asking people how they pronounce it.
Oh,
Okay.
gyros.
Euro.
Yeah, well, if I go to New York City and I say, let me get a gyro, they're going to give me one.
So anyway, that brings us back to the original topic. So while you're at the Galleria Mall, go get you some Greek food, get you a Euro, and also stop at T-shirt University where you get 15% off your purchase, showing them the Tank Talk post.
But not in that order. Go to the T-shirt University first.
Yeah, I don't want them to put no pressure on you.
Just in case, the way the check-in and the savings work, you got to make sure you got the T-shirt University money on deck first.
That's right.
Yeah.
So first place right now. So the winner of this bracket, whoever's got the best bracket, wins a $50 gift card to T-shirt University as well. So the leader right now.
Is it Dylan?
No.
I haven't checked it at all.
I'm not
so
gonna lie.
I'm curious.
When the tournament started, this dude was like 8-0.
Let's go.
Then he fell off.
Dylan knows.
Off crazy. Probably last.
So we have Evans. So his username on ESPN is Evans06991. Don't know who you are, but Evans, shout out you, man. You're winning right now.
That
It's
boy
looking good,
nice.
looking
Yeah. Who's he got winning it all? Does it show or no?
Yes, it does say.
Is it Alabama?
It's Houston.
Houston.
So second place, I believe.
Better be
So
me.
his username is Jake4844.
That doesn't sound like me.
Sounds like that guy.
I want to say it's not me.
Sounds like Jake.
It could be Jake Martin though.
He would know his stuff, too.
He does.
Yeah.
He has Houston winning it all as well, so it might come down to those two in the end.
Sound like they know some.
Tied for third, we got Charlie28821. He's got Texas. Josh Fields, hopefully. I mean, Josh, if you're listening, you related to Justin because you need to get him for an interview. That's
Please.
We need
that's
that.
like big time. He's got Alabama. King to King training.
Right?
He's got Alabama. Shout out King to King. And then we got Nola's dad, Dylan. He's still hanging in there.
Wow.
He's tied for fifth with King to King and
He got a different
Katrina
champion
Rose.
or what?
Okay.
What'd you
What?
say?
He got a different champ?
Dylan, he got Houston. Or Nola's dad. That's how he wants to be called from here on out.
Okay.
Which-
Dylan who?
One reason why he's not here is because Brandon told him to pick Drake, and Drake lost. I meant to bring that up when Josh was
Yeah,
on.
he says I owe him $300.
Technically.
Technically only 5, because that's what he put down on. But he would have won $300 on the parlay.
Listen.
Cause that text, I'm like, you did not bet $300 on fucking Drake, dude. You
Drake
did
curse.
not.
It's a Drake curse.
Hey, man, I took my wallet out. I said, Dylan, look at this.
Ooh.
I just seen some dust fly out.
Empty as hell.
I thought you had $5 in there for him.
No, I ain't got damn thing.
It's because you put it all on Gonzaga, dude.
At the house.
Let's go.
Literally.
So
You
if they don't win,
zags,
I'm
that's
on
right.
streets.
Did you join this or no? Bracket challenge?
Did you?
I couldn't find you in there.
Don't mind now.
Putting you,
You
on,
can see.
putting you on the spot. Sorry about it.
No, I did not join.
So obviously pick Purdue, but I'm tied for 12th. I mean, Creighton really helped me
Where am I at?
yesterday.
College
Who else?
basketball is not really
Princeton
my
helped
strong
me.
suit. Although you could just go in there and pick
You
blind.
just go.
Like,
I mean, yeah.
what do you say? 13 and 31, the underdogs are. So it's like
Yeah.
That's 1/4 of the
Dude
games, pretty
came up
much.
fucking $1,300, dude.
That's crazy.
Wow. But Brennan, I'm looking for you, bro.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Not a
I'm
That's
looking
not
for-
a good sign.
Ooh.
Scrolling through.
Turn off the lights.
Hold on, I might have missed you. Oh shit, you're tied for 33rd, bro.
Dang. Out of 34. No, I'm
So-
just like,
That's what I gotta say right now. I guess my
So when you said you didn't know much about college basketball, you weren't kidding.
No,
I
he
did
was,
some
he,
homework.
he was actually doing. He was the one doing the study.
I was looking
Oh,
at
yeah, he
videos
did.
all day.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of liars. That's
You
what
should
I'm
have
saying.
just done this.
That's what I should
You would
have
have
done.
been better off.
random, who was your champ?
Zags.
Gonzaga, they're still in it.
Well, see, when they win it
So
all,
I'm-
he's going to jump up the
Yeah, you
standings.
still got a chance then.
Yeah, I'm
technically.
banking on them.
All right, so we'll see how that plays out. We
Crazy.
got So I'm just punching in our pick. So we're rolling with Princeton, huh?
Yeah.
Picking ahead here, trying to get ahead of the curve.
Curve.
So who else is playing? So Thursday we got Michigan State taking on Kansas State. Arkansas, which is another one of my dark horses, taking on UConn. UConn looked red fucking hot yesterday. Did you guys watch any of it?
No.
Oh yeah, you guys were out. You guys were too busy fucking out boozing.
Hey, we
No,
were
respectfully.
celebrating.
Get a camera on. these
Shout out
guys.
to the St. Patrick guys.
booze bags. Boom.
Hey,
See ya.
hey,
There
life
we
was
go.
good.
It was a great day. I can't say.
Yes, sir. Sun was
It
shining.
was a long day today, but
Bro,
yesterday,
so I'm looking at the Snapchat posts and everything.
everybody and their mom was out.
Bro,
Everybody.
These motherfuckers are out in their t-shirts.
It was warm enough.
It wasn't.
You got a couple shots. It was warm enough.
No, it wasn't.
You got a good point there.
Sun is shining.
Sun is shining.
You know what I'm saying? Had a little piece of pizza, some shots.
I think something else was
Celebrating.
keeping you warm. It wasn't the air. That's for, it was cold yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we went out grocery shopping, bro. I'm like, and my first thought, I was like, just walking into the store. I'm like, I don't know how these motherfuckers are staying outside. I can barely walk to the grocery store.
Yeah, it was windy.
You were in downtown
Yeah.
Buffalo, though.
I don't live down there, dude.
It was like 70 degrees.
It was nuts.
What?
As Brennan. You were there,
Yeah,
right?
it's 'cause all
it
the
was
fucking-
not 70.
As a matter of fact, like everybody they interviewed at Channel 4 at night when I was watching Channel 4 at like late because I don't even know why, but everybody they interviewed was like,
What do you got against Channel 4? Why'd
I
you
just
say
don't
it
watch
like that?
I don't watch local news. I just happen to
He's
have it
more of
on.
a 7 guy.
Like I'm on I don't watch local news. I don't really care. But anyway, everybody they interviewed was talking about like, well, it was a little cold, but it was a lot
I,
cold, you
I
know.
wore a jacket all
you
day.
know.
I'll say this.
You did not.
Nah. Hoodie,
You went out
t-shirt.
just like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't
And
doubt
sometimes, I had to get my girl the hoodie, so
Well,
Which
t-shirt.
I was gonna bring.
T-shirt.
I was gonna bring her up. She had been cold.
she had the long sleeve.
Yeah, but still, bro.
Hey, yo,
What?
the shooter sleeve?
Jamal
Crazy.
Crawford. Yeah.
They were shooting all right.
Whoa!
Shooting them shots, boy.
Yes, sir. Another one.
What?
Another one.
We're out
Right.
there. It was a great
Yeah,
time.
literally, bro. I'm cold just watching this shit. Probably warm from all them bodies out there. I'll say that. I didn't think
Especially when they got the nice song on. I just want
the nice what?
gets the right tunes on. Listen to some Ashanti.
Did they, what were we listening
You got
to?
the right song on?
What song were you talking about?
I don't know what song, like all the St. Patrick's Day songs.
All
just,
of them, yo.
just the club.
Yeah,
It was
Leprechaun,
just the club in general.
Leprechaun,
Just a club. The club was hitting all the right songs.
It's club music.
Anyway.
They had the tunes on.
The who?
The tunes.
What'd you drink?
Oh, boy, here we go.
What were you drinking?
Green tea shots.
What?
Fireball.
What?
Vodka.
What?
Vodka Sprites.
What?
What's it called? Some Trulies.
What?
Whatever other shots
Doesn't
came
sound
my way.
very
Not
Irish.
It's not a good mix.
Like, where's the Guinness or Harp or none of that crap?
Oh, no. I don't even know what the second one is, but Guinness, definitely not. No.
you probably drink it. There's a good chance.
If it's not a beer, I'm in. If it's a beer, steer clear.
Hey, that's
Unless it's
that's
Michelob
decent.
Ultra. You love Ultras.
Ah.
So you've been
He's a
lying.
phony.
You've been lying to me
He's
this
a
whole
Yeah, he
time.
might have to leave if he's doesn't like ultra.
Bro, every time we go on the boat, I bring Ultras. He goes, "Oh, yo, this shit, let me get one, bro. I remember you put me on to these.
Try
These
one
are
of these.
good."
You put me on to Pusha T, too.
That same day, yeah.
Same
we're
day.
Going to Canada, bro.
Pusha T, Sir, Michelob Ultra.
Boom. All the same night. Fucking changed man.
Yes, sir.
Brendan, what were you drinking? What was on tap for old Brendan here? If we want to get into that.
I don't even know half the shit, dude.
All right. Just leave it at that.
Between this guy, like, hey,
I
here's
got
a
you
shot.
another one.
What?
Yes, sir.
You
another-
better,
hey, here's a shot. What?
better hope Bill Cosby wasn't.
Here's a shot. What?
You'd be in trouble.
Yeah, he'd be making shots too.
All right, moving on.
We've been taking
Yeah, moving on quick. FAU, Tennessee, Gonzaga, UCLA, all Thursday night. And then Friday night we got San Diego State taking on Bama, Miami and Houston, Princeton, our boys Princeton. Okay. I don't know if they're going to beat the Creighton Blue Jays, but we're going to take them at the spread.
What?
Creighton.
And then to cap it off, Xavier in Texas. So let me punch in this bet right now.
Who was it last year? The team that was like from New Jersey, I
Fucking
think.
St. Peter's.
How are they?
Oh, they definitely not in there.
Wasn't at all.
They had a hell of a run, though.
For sure. They were killing it last year.
Yeah, because they beat
Bunch of New
they
York
beat
City
Kentucky
guys.
last year.
See you,
See
Coach
ya.
Calipari.
He was hot yesterday, bro. He's pissed.
Did they lose?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
Again. I don't remember what he was saying, but. Anyways, we'll keep an eye out on the March Madness. Head over to T-Shirt University. Show them our post. Get 15% off your purchase. Like I said, they got NCAA gear, MLB. That season's coming up.
Yeah.
NBA's going on. Playoffs coming up. NFL. I mean, you might have to wait on that because
don't go buy no NFL jerseys.
People are signing left and right. Different teams getting traded left and right. It's crazy.
What?
Go get 15% off your purchase at T-Shirt University.
Yo, even if your team's eliminated and there's some bums, they got their T-shirts
Bro,
too.
I didn't even get a chance to buy a Purdue shirt. I didn't even get a chance.
Don't want that shirt no more. See you later.
No. I was close, but then I was gonna get it like the day after they had the game. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get this big dub, fucking 7-foot center. Who's stopping him? Gonna go get me
Everybody,
a T-shirt
apparently.
representing
Literally anyone.
Boom, they're out. Just like that. Indiana down bad right now, son. Purdue got eliminated first round. Indiana got smacked by Miami yesterday. It ain't good.
Miami's making a run, huh?
That's what it's looking like.
You said Miami?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
that's your
go.
team?
It is now.
All right, there we go.
Put them up.
Yup.
Boom!
Big U.
Big U.
Who's
Anyway,
that? Michael Irvin?
I don't know.
shout out, bro. He's free.
What you mean he's free?
You didn't see the whole thing he went through at the Super Bowl?
No.
No.
Michael Irvin?
Yeah. He was accused of this sexually assaulting this lady or something. The video came out.
Ugh.
She was wrong.
Oh, I heard about that on Joe Budden podcast, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Last I saw Michael Irvin, he was just screaming at Stephen A. Smith.
he's always sweating too.
Yeah, sweating crazy.
Speaking of sweating,
What?
some Packers fans might be sweating as Aaron Rodgers, as you seen on the Pat McAfee show last week, let it all loose.
They're going to have some cold sweats. He's out of here.
Pretty much.
He's like Magic Johnson in that one interview. He said,
I think they came to terms.
I ain't going to be there.
So, from his end of the spectrum, he says before he went into the darkness retreat, he had a conversation with Mark Murphy and all of them at the Packers. It was just like, yeah, take your time, man. Think it through. If you're going to retire, come back. We'll be here when you come out. Whatever. Cool. So Aaron Rodgers went in. Okay. He said he was about 90% retired, 10% wanted to come back.
No. 90% retired, 10% Jets.
Playing. I don't think he said the Jets then, but no. But it ended up being when he came out and looked on his feet, he's like, oh, I've been in the darkness for like 4 days. Let me see what I missed. Everything is Mark Murphy interviews, using his name in past tense.
I saw
He's
that.
like,
That was
all right.
crazy.
I was retired, but now I want to go play for the Jets.
I want him to play for the Vikings.
Just literally pull Brett Favre.
I would love for him to go to an interdivision team and just smoke the Packers.
Which he probably could.
That franchise sucks.
Wow.
Green Bay?
Yeah.
In what terms? Like the football point things or just like overall?
Like the
organization-wise?
Like general management, all that, like building a team. They've been just riding the backs of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers for 20, 40 years. 35 years, something like that.
It's 92 at least. With how, 20-something years.
How you get 2 chips out of those guys?
2 chips, 2
That's a good
quarterbacks.
point. And the way, like, he spoke about it before, and he really emphasized it in his interview. Just like the way, like, those franchise guys are treated on their way out. Like, he name dropped him, Brett Favre, which Brett Favre kind of a different story, I guess. He couldn't really make up his mind. And there's some other things going on with that. But A.J. Hawk, they kind of just see a franchise leading tackler in Packers history, that's a stat.
That's a stat.
Jordy Nelson, I feel like they
Jordy
got
Nelson too.
sent him on the way.
Clay Matthews.
Clay Matthews, Greg Jennings.
They only got Randall
Donald
Cobb back
Driver.
because of Aaron Rodgers.
Literally.
Yeah.
So he's got a good point there. He was like, I was bringing this up last year. I never thought I would be that player coming up soon, but here we are. So he's ready to go with the Jets. He had his meeting with them. They're basically just waiting on compensation right now, which Green Bay's trying to get a first-round pick out of him. I just don't see it happening. What say you, Brendan?
Yeah, I'm going to say no. There's no way. Because they got, if it was for this year's, 13?
Yeah, they're sitting at 13.
Oh, this year's no way.
No chance.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. Because then it's like, hopefully we're good.
Well,
and then
also,
you
if
get
I'm
a
the Packers,
20-something.
I'm trying to get this year's. Because I think they have the 16th. So if they get the 13th and the 16th, just get,
you're right.
get
That's
young.
what I'm saying, like a swap this year and then get a pick next year. So, like,
not
you
a bad
move
deal
from
either.
13 to 16, and then so they still get to keep a first-round pick. You just got to go back a couple spots, which ain't that much.
Yeah.
So, like, now my question to you is, obviously, the Jets are kind of either one of you guys, whoever wants to step up and answer first. So, obviously, the Jets, they're kind of starting to get to the desperate window here of wanting to fill that quarterback vacancy, I guess you'd say, because they're not playing Zach Wilson no matter if they get Rodgers or not.
No
'Cause
way.
he's a scrub.
Fair enough. And obviously, Green Bay is going to have to owe him $60 million this year, guaranteed.
They're not trying to do that.
So, in your guys' opinion, who has the leverage in this situation, the Jets or the Packers?
I would say the Jets. But the Jets franchise in general is pretty dumb, like in just the history of ever. So I can see
You pretty much just said that about Green Bay, too. So
yes, but Green Bay, at least, they're like,
They have one, too.
the Green Bay's won, and they're stingy,
Also
I
been
feel
a
like.
decent team, yeah. I
The
can see where you're
Jets,
coming from.
they're like desperate. They kind of just make bad decisions all the time. But if I was the Jets, I'd say, listen, you can get 2 seconds or maybe like next year's first if he plays first next year and like a third and send him this way. Because if you don't, he's going to just sit down. He's not going to play for you guys. He's done with y'all. And you get nothing.
all right.
Nothing. He's going to retire.
And then the Packers could say, well, then you don't get Aaron Rodgers. And if I'm the Jets, I say, listen, I'll just draft somebody. Or you can go for Lamar.
Which they could.
I mean, they already missed the window on Derek Carr
And everybody else.
and Jimmy
Literally
G.
anyone else.
But so who do you think has the leverage then? Did you even fully answer?
The answer was, I think the Jets have the leverage,
Because you started off with that, but then you
And then he said, fuck them, they stink.
but they suck and they're dumb. So I think they have the leverage, but they're not the
They're not
wisest
using it wisely.
franchise,
Okay.
and I could see them folding very easly.
all right.
And
So
the Packers
basically-
are so stingy.
Yeah, so basically off of that, I'm going to say the Packers.
All right.
The way he just put that on the tee for me to. Jets aren't the smartest. Packers, stubborn.
As hell.
So here we are. They're gonna be like, no, I don't. I'm getting damn first round. Take it or leave it.
I don't know if they
They're
are.
not getting a first round.
You don't think so?
I'm not even convinced he'll play 2 years.
Like, is it?
We're going to do this same bullshit in a year, right? He's going to come out, I don't know, I'm going back. I found a new cave that I want to go in for a week. It's real nice. It's got stalagmites and shit. And I'm going to go, meditate with the stalagmites and determine if I should play football or not.
He might go to that new cave they found in Japan.
Yes, I said stalagmites. You got to Google what that is.
That's got to be
Do you know
fossils.
what that is?
I guess fossils or slugs.
Fucking dumbfounded. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a thing in a cave.
Is it a creature?
No, it's a thing that hangs from the ceiling. It's like a
Mistletoe?
It's just like he's crazy. I'm sorry, and I think ultimately I think Green Bay's got they got the leverage because ultimately they could just say no, we're just gonna set him. He can just sit.
They kind of don't like him
here's the
either,
thing,
too.
though.
So.
They want to stick it to him. They want to stick it to him because he's been such a pain in the ass, and I would.
So it's got to be worth it for them to not bench him and say, "Here you go, bum."
But my thing is, why would you? He don't want to be there. It's pretty much set in stone now. Why would you pay him $60 million this season just to sit on the bench, right?
You really stuck it to him with that 60 bet.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, cool, I'm chilling.
I just don't know if anybody's going to really. Is someone really going to pay that much? Like, I just feel that's.
Well,
such
no, he's gonna. It's already been said they're gonna have to restructure, which even on the
So how much are they going to get back? If they're not getting enough back, then they're like, screw it. We're just going to stick it to him. He can just sit there. Because if they're not getting enough, I just don't think that they're going to – someone's really got to – like, and that's why I think the Jets are stupid because they are always – like, name the best Jets player in the last – like, since Joe Namath. Like, they don't have any – like,
Revis.
But really, nobody
Yeah, no.
But Green Bay's got, like – they got 2 Super Bowls in the time since the Jets have done anything. So the Jets just don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, let's look at it as of right now instead of going to the past. Like, the Jets are set up for success right now. This is all they're missing.
Yep.
You seen
They're
the way
one
they won
quarterback
games
away.
last year without a quarterback. I mean, even Buffalo was a part of that mix as well.
9 to 7
Zach Wilson
type
didn't have to
games.
do nothing. So if you get a veteran like him in there with a winning mentality, I mean, you can say what you want about this guy, but he's all ball.
All ball.
You put him anywhere, he's going to win the games.
Get him in there with Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore,
Some dogs.
Yeah.
Brees Hall. Makes it easier, too.
And they brought over Alan Lazard, too, so that's his guy.
It's crazy.
Big dog, come on, man.
The Lizard sucks, dude. He sucks.
But if you do have time, I really suggest going and, like, 'cause everyone has their opinion on him. Just be open ears to him because Packers haven't really been doing him good.
Oh,
Not
no.
at all.
In my opinion, they haven't been
They
doing
drafted
him
Jordan
justice.
Love like 2 years ago.
I don't disagree with that.
You know?
I think a lot of these organizations they use him as a commodity just to sell the tickets. They didn't really care. They don't seem to care if they win. Like, they want to have a good record, but they're not an all-in. They haven't been all-in trying to win a Super Bowl for
No.
4 or 5 years without a doubt.
And the thing about the last few years, right? Oh my God, I'm blinking. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second.
1.
Yeah, so Jordan Love got drafted, right?
Traded up to get him, by the way.
I think that was 19. 2020 hits COVID. We know what happened with Aaron Rodgers because he's not vaccinated.
No, yeah, he
So
was.
everyone's like, "Oh, fucking this guy is immunized."
Yes.
Turns out
This
he might
fucking guy.
have been right this whole time.
Then watch,
That's-
look at
that's
my
a different conversation.
And then he said, "Look at my toe. Look at this. It's in my toe now."
What?
People didn't like that. You never saw that?
No, I didn't see his toe. I know Antonio Brown had the frostbite
on.
toes, but I don't know nothing about Aaron Rodgers.
So I guess
You know
one
what I'm
day
talking
he
about.
just, when he was hurt or when he was at home, he stubbed his toe real hard. He didn't want. Still hasn't admitted to this day why his toe was broken. And on the Pat McAfee show, they're trying to break it down, and AJ Hawk knows everything. So he's like, yeah, he was just at home. He stubbed his toe real hard, and he fucking broke it, but he don't want to admit it.
Probably hit the corner of the bed. Who hasn't done that?
So
Yeah, he had like one of
So-
the metal.
When those like I broke my
Right.
toe kicking the corner of the bed.
Yeah.
Like,
so,
damn it.
so the media outlets
That's
made
what it was. It
yeah,
was
they-
him going down.
They made it a whole story, and he was trolling. He made his toe his profile picture. It still is if you go on his Twitter right
That's
now.
Aaron
pretty
Rodgers?
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but yeah, nonetheless, to go back to the question, my opinion, Who has the leverage? I hate to say it, but yeah, it's right there.
It's right there.
In this scenario, the more I look at it, it might be the Packers, man.
Back to what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay,
So that happened.
Completely ignore what I just said. Okay.
I just can't stand the Packers.
I'm helping your point.
Okay, go ahead.
And then he's like, this organization, man, and the media. I don't know if I'm coming to play again.
Not for you guys. You don't do me no favors. You put all the blame on me. The coach doesn't know what to do in the end of the game when we're
And it's
losing to
like,
Tom Brady.
and it's like too. They're like, oh, this guy doesn't care. He's a bad teammate and everything. He showed the emotion during the interview. He damn near busted out into tears talking about Green Bay, the city as a whole.
He
And
brings his
also, he
guys
can only
back.
do so much in the playoffs. He's playing his damn heart out.
What you got there? I hear some snacks.
Like Devontae Adams when Aaron Rodgers wins 2 MVPs when everyone's talking shit about him, how he doesn't care.
Say it one more time. I missed it. I was just trying to catch the chocolate.
I compared you to the Devontae
Alright.
Adams.
Compare me to him?
Yeah, because you wanted to catch candy.
Oh, thank you.
Because how he helped him win 2 MVPs to show that he cares.
COVID MVPs.
Don't matter. MVP's balling out.
Yeah, ball. I mean, he might not have deserved all the MVPs.
I guess that's a different combo. I don't know.
It is. He still won them though.
He did win
At
them.
the end of the day.
2020 for sure.
The Tom Brady one.
Which one?
He won MVP because he had like 2 interceptions or something. But Tom Brady led the league in like every stat.
I don't know.
Just saying. Just saying.
What?
But why I think Green Bay has a leverage here, it's like Jets are fucking desperate, bro.
So desperate.
I mean, Dylan talked about it. What was it? Last week?
Probably.
If the Jets put all their eggs in the Aaron Rodgers basket and they end up missing, there's no one on the market other than fucking you're gonna bring back Teddy Bridgewater.
They should get into a different basket.
Who's out there though?
They should trade up. Find out. Okay, so
Well, not even the draft.
I'm talking draft.
Okay.
Stroud gonna be gone. Young gonna be gone. If you could trade up to get into Anthony Richardson area,
Hear me out.
they already got 13, right?
Yeah.
If
they
the
do
Packers
that,
want a first, anyways, you get the free quarterback instead.
that's a good point.
They get the oldest guy who someone's probably going to draft in the later rounds.
Here we go.
Stetson Bennett.
I don't like your look, bro.
I'm not clapping it up for that guy.
Is it because he's short?
It's because he's like 35 in
my
college.
God, dude.
He's 26.
He's same age as us. Literally 26 years old.
I graduated a long time ago. All I'm saying.
Okay, you didn't have to go. You didn't have to go to school during COVID.
That's true.
He's our age.
That held him
he
back.
didn't either. He did not either. He could have been done too.
Yeah, no, he's right. He's right.
I don't even know how it came to that situation. Like, was he redshirted like before COVID, and then they gave him the extra COVID year? I don't like how
The
did that
Rona
work.
year. That's like Brandon Whedon. He did it without even having.
He's way better than Brandon Whedon. I'll just say that right
Are
now.
you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did Brandon Whedon do in fucking college?
I don't know. Only Cleveland
okay.
knows
What
that.
did Stetson Bennett do in college?
Won championships, getting arrested.
Hell yeah.
You said getting arrested?
Yeah, I forgot what for. DUI, maybe.
Because he's a champion.
Champion.
Here to celebrate.
Celebrate a little too
He
hard.
went more like Joe Burrow with just a cigar. Might have been less trouble. He got 2 chips.
He got 2 of them.
He should just call it quits right there.
Done football? That's it.
NIL deal, baby.
He might be able. He could be good in like the CFL.
You got no faith.
Hit up Josh. See if they got room for him on the Toronto Argonauts. Is it?
I gotta tell you.
They could hit up Stetson Bennett.
Also, knowing the Jets,
Okay.
I know a guy
There he goes.
who likes mayo in his coffee.
Yo, please,
Will Levis.
yo, please take him so the window isn't open for Indianapolis to get him.
He
No, they're gonna stay at 13.
You think he's gonna fall back that far?
I don't know.
I mean,
There's a lot of quarterbacks.
I would rather have all the other ones in front. Not Stetson Bennett, not him.
Damn.
But Young,
Bro, you're
Stroud, Anthony Richardson. I'd take all of them before
But
Will Levis.
they're probably gonna go top 3.
Although I think Bryce Young
4.
sucks.
Oh, you know, yeah, I would take Bennett over Will Levis too. That's what you just said, right? You
Who?
just said that. You would take Stetson Bennett over Will Levis.
No.
You just didn't.
I
You just say
said
that?
besides him.
Oh,
I'm talking about the good ones.
what is your problem with him? Just because he's fucking 26.
All right.
He's old.
Let
If
me
you're
ask you a
that old,
question.
You got
Come
a
on.
problem with me? I'm 26.
I'm 26 too.
Whoa.
So you hate yourself.
There ain't enough room for all of us 26-year-olds.
Damn.
It's a big world out here, man.
Anyways, who you taking first overall?
Stroud.
I agree.
That's
What about you?
well, if I'm Carolina, I'm taking Stroud.
There you go.
Mainly for scheme-wise, I know the quarterback Frank Reich likes.
Bad ones,
Say
right?
that, say that fucking 3 times fast. Frank
Carson
Reich
Wentz
like-
kind of
Frank Reich
guys.
like-
Matt Ryan kind of guys.
Sit in the pocket, man. Let it rip. And that's what C.J. Stroud is. I mean, he showed during the college playoff he can move around a little bit, but accurate,
It's got the frame.
boom.
Yeah.
I'm going Stroud, Richardson, Levis, then Bryce Young.
Whoa.
I don't want no midget playing quarterback unless his name's Kyler Murray.
I wish Dylan was here.
Yeah, that is almost
Why? He don't
the
like Kyler
complete
Murray?
opposite
No, he doesn't like
take.
Kyler Murray or Hezbollah.
Oh, that's true.
I think he's coming around to Hasbulla. I think we're starting to.
I saw a video of him jumping
Yeah.
in the pool today. It was mad funny.
You see him? He got the red boots.
and the big hat. Yeah.
Yes.
That was
Fighting-
great.
Tried fighting Mickey Mouse.
He did. He said, "Watch this." Boing, kicked him in the knee.
Yes.
That dude's a clown.
Well, since we're on the draft, I guess. But yeah,
Yes.
as Donnie was saying, though, the Jets, if they put all their eggs in the basket for Rodgers and end up dropping them and cracking all their eggs, they could make a jump at Lamar and maybe trading up in the draft and get somebody.
All
young.
these options are better than Rodgers, who's going to play for maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years.
They're trying to win now, though.
Which I think they could if they get Rodgers.
I mean, they got a young team. They could still win in like 2 years.
I mean, Buffalo is not doing nothing other than signing wide receivers right now.
Oh, wait, we got that guy from the Saints, right?
They signed another one today. I forget his name. He used to play Miami and San Francisco.
Trent. I forgot his last name.
Yeah.
Sherfield?
Yes. Actually,
but last year, it's funny
it's real funny.
because they're in
Funny
They're
ha-ha
in the
or funny
punt.
weird?
like funny. What the fuck are we doing? so against Buffalo,
It's good.
he's doing a punt and he's blocking right. So he's blocking right in front of the punter. The punter hits him in the fucking ass, bounces out, touchback.
Okay.
Or was that safety? That's safety, right?
That would
Anyways,
be...
yeah.
Yeah. I don't
So
see
why-
what
so why
we're
did we
saying.
get him?
Yeah.
You're worried about that one play defining his whole
Yes.
career. Okay, that's fair.
Hear me out.
I don't
But
even know what you
fumble.
guys are talking about.
But that you got to put that on the punter.
But he should also no. Hey, my punter can't move. He's literally at the end of the end zone.
You ever saw the Bengals punter? He said,
How'd you guys get? What?
That's different. That's different.
That's the same.
'Cause he-
How'd you guys get to this? I don't think fucking Trent had anything to do with that play.
you're supposed to have eyes on the back of your head.
Yeah, but that wasn't him.
You're saying someone else's butt got hit with the ball?
You're talking about someone else, pal.
no, that was him.
Are you sure? I don't think that was him.
I think that was him.
It was either him or Christian McCaffrey. and I don't think it was
Because
Christian
someone
McCaffrey.
was talking shit about him.
Just on that
it,
play?
It was someone on Good Morning Football. I forgot who it was.
Probably Kyle Brandt. He's always drunk.
You see it in his eye.
Bro, he's drunk when I met
Who's
him.
an hand cruiser?
Drunk when we met him.
That was different.
Oh, you're right. It was him. I'm sorry. I thought I remember 34.
Boom, there he is.
Oh, hello. I forgot you could do that.
Oh, it's from Miami.
Yeah,
Hey, he probably had a good...
against the Bills.
In his butt.
At least he didn't kick him in the ass.
He kind of did.
Might have broke his toe.
I think
That's crazy.
I think he signed with the Jets, actually, the punter.
He did.
Jets are going crazy. Man.
Morstead.
It's nothing like the 1 year fantasy football. Picked up Jets kicker week 1. Dude went like 0 for 3 and
It's probably
You just
fucking,
live for fantasy, man. It's great.
It's probably Nick Folk.
No, it was maybe his name was Eddie
Zerline?
Pinero.
Yeah.
I think his name
shout
was.
out Eddie, man.
Shout out to them -3 points, my
Why
boy.
ain't no one clapping for Eddie?
Nope.
Do you know?
Eddie, if you're watching, man, shout out to you, man.
I will never
That's
sign
shout out
Eddie
from you.
Pinero again.
Eddie, if you're listening, man, I hope you make a comeback and fucking just tear the shit up. And
He kicked for the Bills.
yo,
We can
it-
replace Bass.
Yo, if you do come back,
Don't say that.
yeah, what's your problem?
Somebody
What is it
find
about?
Baz another eye marker, my guy.
Eddie, if you come back into the league and tear it up, man, you got to stop in Niagara Falls and just kick a ball right into
See?
Donnie's gut. Okay?
See, you know what's crazy?
the
I
deal.
think he's still in the league.
He is. And then
Hit
what?
up T-shirt University for a Eddie Pinero.
They definitely don't have. They don't have Eddie
Special order.
Pinero shirt.
No?
I put a request in for them to order Gardner Minshew Colts shirt, so
Oh my god.
Minshew Magic? Are you shaving the beard and just going all mustache for Minshew
I
Magic?
told Naughty, I'm like, yo, I'm about to get a mullet wig because I can't grow it, and then just shave and get the handlebar.
You think he's
That
day one
shit-
starter for the Colts?
If they get Richardson, yeah.
Okay.
If they get Stroud, I don't think he's starting. But here's my thing. So like, I'm only saying that because unless Richardson if they do draft him, and he just tears it up during camp, I see him playing right away.
Well, he
But
might.
if they're a little shaky and they see some room for improvement, they'll probably put Garner in for the first couple weeks. But imagine a scenario where fucking Garner just tears it up, bro.
He could win games.
He can.
If he does, would you trade him?
What?
He's only on a 1 year deal.
Keep him
Oh
around.
shit, never mind.
1 year, $3 million. Bargain.
Big three.
But with that being said, now
Oh,
we're on the topic. It's time to put our GM caps on. Throw it up.
Which one you want? The big thing? The new one? This one?
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, it's just a picture right now. I got to animate it. We'll get there. But you get it. This is the segment. We can't see it, Donnie. I know you're looking around.
He said, "What the hell is this?"
All right. So this week, are we able to see it?
The graphic or the
Now we're on the screen now. We're drafting.
screen out.
Boom.
Yep. I gotta
Yup.
now I gotta change it. I gotta put
Oh, you weren't there yet?
no, I'm there now. Now I gotta put the computer in. So hold on.
This is the screen right here. It says. "Brr, brr, 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 brr."
Start talking about it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, while we're getting it loaded here,
Well, yeah. What are you doing?
we're going to be drafting as the Colts.
We.
Last week, if you guys missed it, Dylan Brennan drafted as the Detroit Lions. Fixed their franchise up. Their grade was a C minus plus. What was it?
I want to say minus.
That ain't bad, though,
They
because the
hated
Lions
us.
don't need that much fixing.
That's what I'm saying.
The Colts, on the other hand.
As we seen, C.J. Garner Johnson, he just signed with them.
That's big.
Yep, that's
big
nice.
pickup.
Huge. He's got the Dan Campbell connection and all that.
Crazy.
He coached them in New Orleans. I don't know if you knew that.
No. That must have been a while ago.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
was.
2 years ago.
Nah, Dan Campbell been with the Lions for a little while now.
Nah, it's been 2 years.
Okay.
So we're going to go the full 7 rounds. You guys can see it on that screen there.
It's right there.
So my game plan, I did one earlier today, and there was a wild result. I'm not going to say it right now.
I can confirm. I did see it.
So I'm hoping we'll do that again. So here we go.
No way, twice, right?
We're drafting. So I'm Chris Ballard. Who wants to be fucking Jim Irsay?
I was coach last time, so
We got to let this guy go to the bathroom for like, what was it, 2 hours?
4 hours.
4 hours, yeah. So you want to just head out now, come back in a couple hours, you could be him for sure.
I could.
So
Hey, I really gotta go.
that's not bad.
Nice.
All right, Donnie, you could be Shane Steichen, our head coach.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
So we're in the pre-meeting war room, okay? Pre-draft war room meeting. All right, guys. This is what we're gonna do. We really are desperate for a quarterback, and Jim, I know you've been paying out the wazoo for your guys, but it's time for change. Because you're still paying Carson Wentz. You're still paying Matt Ryan.
Well, that boy from Bama is real nice. Really good quarterback.
Well, Jim, slow your roll here because we ain't giving up our assets, number one, to go get a Bryce Young.
We could just stay back.
Why don't we
Relax.
stick at 4? Okay? I know I hear all the rumors, okay? We're just going to ignore that. Shit, we might even trade back.
Whoa. Chill.
Who's Fuck the voices. Who are we getting if we stay at 4?
Well, see, we're hoping Anthony Richardson falls with us potentially. Because, you know, we got Shane Steichen over here. His track record, he could develop any quarterback that's out there. He could work with any style.
That's right.
Any style?
But particularly, we'll take that style for sure.
But I wouldn't be mad if C.J. Stroud fell back to us. But now, even if we have to, if shit starts to hit the fan and the Raiders or the Atlanta Falcons trade up to 3 ahead of us, we might have to trade back or take the best available and wait on a Hendon Hooker or Stetson Bennett.
Okay.
I said I could work with almost all quarterbacks.
All right, here we go. So we're pretty much wide open in any scenario here. We're in a good spot at 4. Anything could play out. Quarterback could fall in our laps, or we could trade back and get some assets. So here we go. Let's enter the draft.
Here it is.
Let's start it. Okay. So Bryce Young went 1. C.J. Stroud went 2 of the Texans. And no one traded up with the Cardinals.
There we go.
And they stuck with Will Anderson Jr. So we're sitting here. We got Will Levis and Anthony Richardson on the board if we want a quarterback. But, okay. So the Detroit Lions want our 4 spot.
Yep.
Who else wants to trade with us? So the team's interested in pick number 4. Shout out PFF Mock Draft Simulator. That's what we're on right now.
Shout out.
The Detroit Lions are sitting at 6. They want to trade up. Who knows? Maybe they want to go after a Carter because do they want to get a quarterback? It looks like they're sticking with Jared Goff. Unless they try to throw us off and steal Anthony Richardson from us.
That'd be really
crazy.
cool on their end, but
Atlanta knows that they need a quarterback, so they probably want to trade up with us. We could probably get a good haul from them.
For sure.
What we talking?
Their quarterback needy.
what are we talking? Because they're going to suck next year, too. We get some picks for the next year?
We might be able to.
Just saying.
Good amount this year, maybe. Tennessee is on there as well. We're not. What the fuck are they thinking? In our division, they've been beating our ass the past couple years. Sorry about it. We're not trading with you.
Can't do it.
The Jets, assuming that they didn't land on Aaron Rodgers, they want to trade up. So I'm afraid if we trade with them, they're going to try to steal Anthony Richardson and Will Levis as well. New England, Saints, the Chiefs want to trade up to 4. What the hell are they going to get at 4? We could probably get a good haul out of them. But if we fall back to 31, that's way too far to potentially land Anthony Richardson. There's no chance he's falling back that far. And that goes to the fucking Browns at 42. Are you serious? How disrespectful is that? They want to trade up to 4? They want to offer us their second-round pick?
Yeah,
Fuck you, Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Then Denver Broncos want to offer it. All right, we're not even going to talk about them, too.
Block them.
So let's see. Because looking behind us, Seattle at 5,
They're not taking
they're
a
probably going to go
quarterback.
defense.
Yeah.
Donnie, you're a Seattle fan. Or used to be.
They are not going quarterback. They got Geno.
Okay.
He ain't writing back.
So let's see what we could get from Detroit.
Detroit. Well, I mean,
In hopes that they don't draft Anthony Richardson.
they're gonna.
Do we want to take that risk?
Well, if you fall back to 6, and then are you gonna be cool if you get Levis?
No, I'd bet money they get Jalen Carter.
Okay. Well, let's see what they want to. So they would take that straight up, but we want more than that.
Straight up.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, straight up. I'd move up to 1.
So they want to offer their
Jeez.
6th overall and their 48th for 4th overall.
Nah. I mean, you could do it, but then when you don't get Anthony Richardson and your team is,
It's gonna look bad.
it's gonna be rough. You're gonna get Baker Mayfield next season.
I might take the risk, bro. Let's see if they can throw in another pick.
Hey.
No,
You are the GM.
they're kind of being stingy here. Okay, let's do it.
Taking it.
I'm Chris Ballard. I love picks, and we love to gamble. It's a gambling show. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, it's declined. It's declined anyway.
It's a nah. Boy.
All right.
All right, so I think
right.
we don't trade
So-
anymore.
Yeah, we don't. 'Cause
Gotcha.
that's all I'm offering. I'm not offering any more assets.
What about Atlanta?
Hey, Jesus told you something right there.
Going Anthony Richardson, the future of our
You can't trade
franchise.
Yeah.
Finally got a goddamn quarterback.
The one that you could at least wait a couple years before you
So they
try
did
again.
go to Jalen Carter, but I wasn't.
Too
with
many
them.
legal issues.
All right, come on, man. Let's speed this up a little bit. Come on, PFF. What are you doing?
We need a super
You
speed.
must put on slow mo or something.
You're giving us some time to think now. What you got?
Oh, there we go.
We're out. We're done with the first round.
Second round pick next? They got a
We're
second?
sitting at 35.
Oh, there's a few spots out.
That's nice. That's like a
Okay,
Chase Claypool.
so we obviously need
Listen,
an offensive lineman or tackle.
Yeah, we got
Josh
our guy.
Downs looks pretty solid right there, but so Anton Harrison from Oklahoma or DeJuan Jones, Ohio State tackle. From their rankings, it looks like Anton Harrison slipped a little bit at 23
That's pretty nice.
We gotta, hey, we
because
gotta protect our guy.
we were originally gonna go DeJuan Jones here, but we're gonna go Anton Harrison.
Ain't mad at that. Start up the line. That helps the quarterback.
We need that. Off of last season.
Drafted our water boy first for Gardner Minshew.
So let's pause here
Boom.
because I want to gain some more picks.
All right.
We know
Tyler.
Mo Alley Cox is on the block. We kind of made that known a few weeks ago. We got look at this room. Look at this tight end room. Jelani Woods, Kyle Granson, Andrew Ogletree's coming off an injury. And my boy Nicola. It's a packed room, isn't it, Donnie?
Yeah, Mo Alley can go.
Let's freshen it up. a
He's
little
let me down enough.
Oh, brother.
Hey, he's not a
So-
fantasy gem. Let me tell you that. He
He's
said
not.
Mo Alley Cox, tall, super tall, basketball player, gonna translate good. He's gonna catch touchdowns. This
All
guy.
right, so
did
they would only take pick 152. We need to make some room, so we're just gonna go with it.
All right, we're gonna go with it.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Next year draft pick. Let's continue.
We can just draft
Next
less
up-
Alley Cox.
Next up, 79. So we're gonna be waiting a little bit. Okay, so the Denver Broncos took Hendon Hooker over there. I don't know if you peeped that. All right, we're sitting here. 79. We have a few options here. We could go Nathaniel Dell, wide receiver from Houston, but according to our boards, he's been slipping. So we could take a gamble on him and let him slip to our next pick, potentially at 106. If we think he'll slip down that far. We also have Luke Whippler here, center of Ohio State. We do have Ryan Kelly, which we could free up some more money if we trade him. Is that something we would look into? Trading Ryan Kelly for maybe an extra pick or two in this draft.
Might have to if you replace him. The center.
Oh.
Or you know what?
How's our cornerbacks looking though? Over in didn't you just get rid of Gilmore?
That's what I'm saying. That was my next point.
There's a lot of corners right there.
Garrett Williams, out of this group here, top ranked out of Syracuse. So, you know what? Let's go. Let's stick with Ryan Kelly. Give him another year. He's had a rough year. Lost his daughter and everything. His play has declined. He's our guy. We're going to stick with him.
Stay with him.
We're going to go Garrett Williams out of Syracuse.
Good to have some veteran too to mix in with the rookie linemen. You know,
That's right.
can't just have all rookies on the line.
So we're up 106 coming up. So far, draft's going how we planned it. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Got your boy AR.
And so, like we just mentioned, Nathaniel Dell has
Oh.
fell. So that gamble paid off. So we're going to go with another weapon for our boy Anthony Richardson and fucking Gardner Minshew.
Good return specialist right there.
Great return specialist. So we're up
Small
138.
work.
So with this 138 spot, we'll see who's available. My name's Chris Ballard. I love trading in the draft. So
Okay.
we're going to see what we could get for this 138 spot. Because right now, there's a few players I see. Dorian Williams, Mauro Jamo,
Abdullah.
Kobe Turner, and Jacorian Bennett, who I don't know if we could take him at this 138 spot. We can't fall back and potentially get 2 out of those 4 guys, depending on who wants to trade up. So the Jets want to trade up. Let's see if they would take this. They will not. Is it? I don't even know if this is worth it. Falling back that far from 138 to 143, that's all they're giving up. See what the Packers got. Okay, so if we do that, we will have back-to-back picks in the 7th round, 235 and 236. So I like that.
Take the extra 7.
Boom. Here we go. So we move back. Packers trade up and get their guy. And so we're sitting at 138. And why don't you look at that? All the guys that we just mentioned are still on the board.
Wow.
Just like we planned it.
So we have to think ahead of time a little bit. Grover Stewart had a hell of a season. He's going to want to get paid, but we also have to pay DeForest Buckner. At some point, we're going to have to restructure the contracts and move on from one of those guys.
DeForest, he's the man, dude.
Yeah.
DeForest is nice.
Or we just lost Bobby Okereke, and our linebacker room is pretty strong right now. So I kind of got my eyes on Dorian Williams right now. We know how to develop linebackers, so why not add another one to the room here? Look at that. Our guys are still here. So we don't need Moro Ajomo as we just took. Or no. I'm sorry. Dorian Williams, the linebacker, as I just mentioned. So KJ Henry's a dog too. But if we're looking at the ratings here, I kind of like Kobe Turner and Jacorian Bennett. We could keep filling up this cornerback room. What do you think, boys?
Need corners. The more corners shots you take, the better chance you got.
Gotta lock him down.
What do you think, Jim? Jim, what do you think here?
It's between corner and what? Another
Corner
linebacker?
and a defensive interior.
I'm going corner.
All right. It's
Go
Corey
corner.
Bennett. Jim, just don't say nothing. You're the money man.
All right, I got you.
All right, brother. Our guys are still here. Look at that. We got a few more options now. So we already got our edge or linebacker. We don't got to go with these here. What do we think of Moro Ajomo? Then no one wants to trade up here, so let's go with Moro. What do you say, boys? Out of Texas.
Let's do it.
Seems like a dog.
Dog. Arr.
All right, so we're going to be sitting there for a little bit. 176. So I'm looking at quarterback.
Quarterback.
A part of my game plan was to pull a 2012 Washington team drafting RG3 and Kirk Cousins, see what we got in our quarterback room. I was hoping Stetson Bennett was still here.
Thankfully, he's not.
So Max Duggan.
So we're not taking a quarterback right now.
No Max.
We're going to keep waiting a little
This
bit.
guy wants to draft guys that need Social Security already.
Jeez Louise. Do you need Social Security?
No.
Like we just talked about. We're all 26.
Yeah, well, I also didn't go to college for 13 years.
So
That's half his life.
we could add to our tight end room Zach Kuntz out of Old Dominion.
Okay.
Probably don't need him.
Let's check out the wide receiver
Got
room.
like 7.
So we got Bryce Ford Wheaton, Ronnie Bell, Jake Bobo.
Just lost Paris Campbell.
You know what? Let's just
Lost
take
my
Jake.
guy.
We did add
That big,
Nathaniel Dell.
lengthy bastard.
Added who?
Nathaniel
Jake
Dell
Bobo.
earlier. I don't know. There's some dogs ahead of him here.
Did you get Adam Thielen? So someone else.
Panthers did.
Mm.
Coach
Smart.
Steichen, you should fucking know. You're our head coach.
Dude, come on.
I put it into the GM, get Adam Thielen, and the dude just didn't do it. It's crazy.
Let's
Hey,
go,
you're
Jake
that
Bobo.
guy.
We're gonna add another weapon here, Jake Bobo.
I like it. What's his height?
Oh, fucking
Like
tall,
6'4".
tall enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You making that up?
No, it's.
Do you know who you're
he's-
talking
He's
to,
actually
bro?
tall.
Our draft analyst, our draft scout here. So we got 3 picks remaining: 221,
7-3.
235, and 236.
7'3"?
7-3.
He's a nice bull.
7-4. Whatever you want him to be.
7'4".
Whatever you want him to be, he can be. He wants to be in the NFL, man. He'll do what you need.
Okay, yeah.
what you
Get him is growing his height up.
We have a
there.
trade offer.
I like it. Except
Okay, coach. You know, we just got this guy in the building. I need him to like it here. So
Is he a West Coast guy?
I don't want to fall back here.
whoa.
Steelers could fucking kiss our ass here. We ain't accepting that trade.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Mike Tomlin,
You don't
I
want
don't
to
know
trade
what
with the
his deal
Steelers. They win every trade.
So we got a few options here. We pretty much hit all of our guys that we
He's
needed.
6'5".
Get them on
Let's
the fucking
go.
team.
That's
Or
why we got Mo Alley Cox out of
Are
here.
you thinking for your dynasty, who you might be able to draft later on in the later rounds?
Jake Bobo.
He
Jake
could be
Bobo,
my fourth
UCLA.
round. Last year I had Pacheco in the 4th round. Come on, Bobo next.
So we got a few options, fellas.
6'5".
Do we want to add to our running back room? Eric Gray, best
Potentially.
available player right now out of Oklahoma.
Okay.
Can add another edge, Dylan Horton, or another wide receiver, Ronnie Bell, or shit, add to our offensive line, Asim Richards out of North Carolina.
I'm leaning line.
Yeah,
Running back could be cool, but you got what's his name still?
Taylor Jackson,
Yeah.
We just got Zach Moss.
Zach Moss. Yeah, you're kind of right. Bro, you didn't see him at the end of the season?
I don't care. I've seen him his whole life in
Jeez
Buffalo.
Louise. All right, we're going to see him Richards.
Yeah, I was thinking line there too.
All right, so here's our back-to-back picks, last two of this draft.
Nice. This is where we get our Brock Purdy.
Potentially. Potentially, if Richardson and Minshew go down.
Yes, sir.
But I got faith in my two guys. I don't know if we need three of them.
Broccoli Purdy.
I think if the time comes, we go sign a Teddy B or something.
Oh, Minshew gonna be fine. He ain't getting hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
He's one of them.
Knock on wood, please. For our sake. So let's go.
I got you.
Mohamed Diabete
Say that again.
out of Utah. Mohamed Diabete.
I don't like his name.
It's a good
I
thing
don't
you're
like
not in
his
this.
last name. I don't like his last. Trying to help out my color announcers. Has to say that guy's name. He's gonna screw it up every time. So
Oh, your color
pick
announcer,
an
you're going to have to
easier
get used to it. Sorry
Match
about
that
it.
this
Better
guy
last
was
name.
worried about the announcers for the Bucks.
Oh,
He said
yeah.
we should get this Giannis Antetokounmpo guy. Nah, we can't do that.
Can't do it now. You fucked yourself. Okay, your last pick. Jim, I'll leave it up to you. You've been quiet this draft, which is surprising. You've been, you got the white rag out, or
He's
what's your
gotta
deal?
go.
Hey, this is for your job. So if you fuck up, you're gone. All right.
He said, "I'll still be here."
That's a good point. All right,
I can only say so much, but you got to say.
let's
and
bring some familiarity in for Anthony Richardson. Let's bring one of his guys in, Justin Shorter,
All right, there you go.
out of Florida. So that's
What
our
position is
draft.
that guy?
It's a wide receiver.
Okay. How tall is he?
Probably like 6 foot.
Shane, what's your deal?
He's a little short guy.
Tall guys are better than short
All right, here we
guys.
go. We're
This
getting
is
our
not basketball.
getting our grades here. So we killed the front end. Anthony Richardson, A+.
Yep.
Anton Harrison, A. Garrett Williams, A-. Nathaniel Dell, A+.
Hey.
Dorian Williams,
hey.
A-. And
What?
for our trade with the Packers, we got a B-.
You're not bad.
That's
Jacorin
not bad for
Bennett,
some
B+.
stingy-
What'd you say?
It's not bad for trading with some stingy.
Ooh,
man,
You damn right.
excuse me.
And then Moro Jomo, we got an A, but they disagreed with your pick, Donnie. Jake Bobo,
I like
we got an F.
Jake Bobo.
He's
Someone
6'5".
is anti-Bobo.
He's got some good feet.
Alright,
They don't know
hey,
about the
can't.
height. Did they not know what 6'5"
they,
means?
they might not know.
Throw a
But
fade up to him.
I like this because now he's coming into the league with a fucking chip on his shoulder.
That's right.
That's
He already does.
You know, that's what we
Giving
fucking
me an
need on
F.
our team.
Hey,
we need
you
some
wanna
more
talk
chips
all
on our
that?
fucking shoulders.
Come on, man.
We need some
I
more
was
fucking accountability.
Magna cum laude at my college. I didn't get no F's.
What was that?
That's right.
That's when you get a good grade.
From the sky of the
You
cave.
didn't get that.
Also, hear me
I
out. Hear
didn't
me
get
out.
no comic book, whatever.
He's a 6'5" receiver. You can put him in at tight end.
Beef him up.
Bro, listen.
A little chip.
Listen to our wide
Give
receiver
him some
room, bro.
steaks.
Mike Pittman,
What?
Alec Pierce.
What?
I don't know their height exactly, but they're tall.
What?
Pittman is tall.
They're like 6.
Pierce,
Two.
I think, is like 6'2", but Pittman,
Yeah.
I think, is like 6'3".
Pierce is like long ass arms though.
Yeah, that's true.
His wingspan is crazy.
He get the wave wild.
Yeah. Jelani Woods, 6'8", tight end.
I like him.
And we got Jake Bobo, 6'5", right? You said?
Is there?
So we got Asim Richards, tackle from North Carolina, graded A. Muhammad Diaby. Our color commentator, can you say that, please?
No. I refuse.
He
He
refused.
said it's
I
a no
refuse.
from me, dog.
He's a B.
It's diabetes.
Practice squad.
Mohammed diabetes.
All right. Wide receiver, Justin Shorter from Florida, Anthony Richardson's boy, B-. And overall grade for this draft is an A, so we fucking did it.
You did it.
Fix the Colts.
Pretty
Moving
good.
up.
Welcome back
Moving
to
up the right
fucking
direction.
Indianapolis.
If I was in Indianapolis, they better kick that volleyball tournament out of Lucas Field because you guys are going to the AFC Championship.
Hell yeah.
Got to.
Well, fucking, that's on the city. Jim, you got to go talk to them guys. Fucking.
Also, breaking news for the Bills.
What?
We just signed running back Damian Harris.
Okay. If you
Donnie, what you gonna say about that?
Donnie is not impressed.
I was not expecting that. I'll be completely honest.
You were expecting
Me
me
neither.
to be hyped?
No. The signing. The signing.
It's just like you're going to let Devin Singletary go just to bring in him?
I kind of
Just
agree.
bring in another Devin. Yeah.
I'd rather
But it's
Singletary than Damian Harris.
You got your elusive back.
He is
dude.
a good line,
he's
goal
solid.
line back. I'll say that. He could punch it in.
But he could take off for that shit too, as
But
you've seen.
they also had a better offensive line that we've been struggling in.
This also closes the door on the cool running backs.
Like Zeke Elliott.
Zeke, Derrick
We don't
Henry.
care about the cool players, man.
You should.
We should.
They're cool because they're good.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed they didn't sign Zeke. I'll be honest.
I think Damian Harris he might be better than Zeke. He's probably better than Zeke right now.
Right now, yeah.
He's probably better than him. Not as cool, but
Say that
better.
again one more time.
Damian Harris, better than Zeke.
Sure, overall, but like speak it just like for the role that the Bills need to fill,
That
like
is
that
also
power
true.
back spot. Like
He had 462 yards on 106 attempts, 3 touchdowns, and his average is a 4.4.
he was hurt though too most of the year.
He was injured.
Okay.
I think he scored.
He used to fuck the Bills up. Just to be honest.
He scored a lot of touchdowns. I feel like 1 or 2 years ago.
I think he only played in 5 games.
This year. This
I'm
year.
glad we
was
got
hurt.
This, yeah,
Which for those numbers for 5 games, that's not bad.
yeah, that's not bad.
When you're a team that throws the ball 3 times
No, maybe you can catch.
and wins.
Hey, that hurts.
I didn't see that one coming. I'll be honest.
1 year deal.
I think Zeke was the better fit.
Damian Harris is a good goal line back, and if you want to
So is
keep
Zeke.
Josh Allen out of the, I don't
Is he
know.
better than Zeke at a goal line stance?
I think yes.
Is this guy blocking back?
I actually don't know.
I feel like in New England you have to be a good blocking back.
You gotta be
Or
good
you
at
don't
blocking
get to
no
play.
matter what, yeah.
Like you don't get to play if you.
I'll be honest. I completely forgot about him because
I didn't know his contract was up. I thought he was just
That's
going
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
chilling
Well,
with the Patriots.
yeah, that's why I was wondering why New England signed James Robinson.
That's a downgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2021 he had 15 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's
Might
pretty
be
good.
a good fit.
I hope so.
We'll see, but just like
He's only 26.
That's too old.
This is too old, according to Donnie.
That's only a 1. Yeah, it is too old. Well, he's 26 and he's been in the NFL for how many years? And the other guy's 26.
At least 3,
He's
yeah.
about to just show up now. Come on,
He's about to come in with that knowledge, though.
back in his day.
Bro, I promise you, whatever team he goes on,
They're gonna bench him. That's
The
whatever.
Falcons?
Put him on the Packers
why would they do that? I mean, that'd be a Packer thing to do, but
to replace the next guy.
They said, Jordan, just in case you stink,
Jordan, just because you fucking suck.
we got this guy. He's probably older than you.
Damian Harris, I don't mind it. They needed.
We
to
needed
fill it
someone.
right- Yeah.
He's a good goal line back. That means that
So James Cook is gonna be getting a lot of touches, huh?
yeah, Cooks he should get more touches than Damian Harris. I would hope at least.
Let's see what happens.
Well, according to this, is this old? But Singletary's going to Houston.
Yep,
Yeah, it was
Singletary's out of
Did
here.
we say that earlier?
I
I
don't know. I
was
think
pressing
that
a lot
was
of buttons.
pre
That's
show.
okay, yeah. So yeah,
Oh, yeah,
breaking
probably
news.
So good luck to him down there because they ain't going nowhere. So I mean, if
Hey,
he
they're
was so
building.
great, somebody better would have picked him up.
They're building, man.
He also only signed for $3 million. So
a year. half a
Damian
year.
Harris?
no, Singletary.
Oh well. Yeah. Guy's not that
What's your
good.
problem today?
I don't got a problem, okay? I just want
Normally
to.
you're not this fucking
He
hateful.
said everybody stinks today, dude.
He didn't get it what he
Everybody
wanted.
sucks.
It's like Christmas morning, you open up the presents and you didn't get what you wanted.
It's not Derrick Henry.
No, but this was
Well,
like...
we weren't getting Derrick Henry.
Not the Bills.
Come on, you
Do
can move.
you
The cap is not
fucking-
real. The cap's
Listen.
not real. A second-round
No,
pick could get
They
Derrick
wouldn't
Henry.
even get a guy named Derek just because they wouldn't want to trick us. They would be like, no, don't get even a guy named Derek.
Derek Fisher to the Bills.
Yeah, nope. That'll just be make people mad. So,
Bro, I'm telling
So
you.
Damian Harris is supposed to fix
I-
everything.
or they would have got a guy named Henry, like who's terrible. Henry's, like some
Cejudo.
guy,
Like
yeah.
the
Yeah,
wrong
him.
Adrian Peterson.
like the
again
wrong,
last
yeah,
year.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
telling
the
you.
wrong Adrian.
Yeah.
I agree with you about the salary cap. It's been known.
It's fake.
The fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers were 58 under going into the season, and now all of a sudden they got what was it, $700,000 available.
Yeah.
The Saints, fucking 17 mil under, all of a sudden 17 up.
Bro,
Come on.
They can just push the money back. You could just push it back,
Right.
push it back, push it back, and then
They-
the cap goes up because they
you
get
just
better deals.
Not even that.
You
No,
do
no, no.
debt spending. You're like Netflix. Like you just keep putting money out there.
Yeah.
You keep money out there. You don't have enough money coming in, but they don't care because they're not worried about it because they figure we'll just win the Super Bowl, and that's what those teams do. Where we're like, no, we're going to be financially fiscal.
Yeah,
and,
that's the Bills.
Can I also
And that's
say,
what all that guy sounds. He literally the accountant sounds like that. It's got
can I
that
also
terrible
say they
voice.
freed up $32 million within Josh Allen and
To
Von
sign
Miller's career?
Damian Harris.
The Colts freed up fucking $30 million just for letting go of Matt Ryan and Gilmore. That's a salary cap.
that was good.
No. That's not even my point.
That was good, though. That was good by the Colts.
It was great. But Lamar,
Hey, if you can afford them, they're
we
not
can
gonna-
talk about
they'll
that
match any
next. It's
contract,
actually
though.
on our list. But the thing with Derrick Henry, the Bills, you really think Tennessee Titans are going to trade him to one of the best AFC teams in their conference? When
It doesn't
the Tennessee
matter, though,
Titans
for
been the
them.
number one
It's
seed?
smart for
yes,
Tennessee.
It does, dude. They're not getting rid of Derrick Henry, one of their AFC rivals.
It wouldn't even be like a spiteful thing to Derrick Henry. Like this is good for him. He gets to play for a team that's actually good, and
You're right.
it's good for them because they can get compensation for an old running back.
Yeah, but they don't want to see him at any point in the
They don't
year.
want to see him shine.
But they're not going
That's it.
anywhere this year. I
Yeah,
mean,
no, they're gonna
so-
suck this year.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere yet. And by the time they
Well,
get
you're
to
right.
that point, Derek
I mean,
will
I
be,
fucking
will be
hope.
out. He'll be
Yeah,
out of the league.
By the time they come back around to being good, with
It's not like they
Tannehill-
traded them into their own division or something. If they were going to trade
It's
them,
still
they-
a conference, though.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
that
going
conference
in.
is
Do
the
they-
Jags already. It's over.
I mean, if they're sitting in their war room, they're like, "Yeah, we're going to the champion." They're not even they're not even making a playoff run.
they were surprised they were the 1 seed 2 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
They said, "Whoa, how did this happen?"
It's because of him.
It was because of him.
Yeah, it was because of him.
Carried that team.
He should have been the MVP that year.
I don't even know what year that
They
was.
like.
COVID?
When's the last time they've gave it to a non-quarterback?
A long time.
Years ago.
Adrian Peterson,
Yep,
pretty sure
2008.
the real one.
The real.
Well, they're both real, but the
Rest in-
correct
The
one.
Rest
real,
in
real
peace.
one. But that's a while. That's a while back.
No, the alive one.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Rest in peace, yes, to the other one.
moment
Yes.
past.
Yes,
Um,
Adrian Peterson.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, I just don't. They're gonna end up keeping him.
For what though?
Just cause.
Doesn't help anything. Malik
Ticket
Willis can't
sales.
play.
Ticket sales.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess. I saw their stadium. It's kind of like
They're building a new one. It looks like
Are they?
Top Golf.
with Top Golf inside of it.
No, it just looks like it.
Is there
been-
big rings in the middle that you have to aim at?
Yeah.
You still got me
There's
on here?
huge nets up there or what?
Yeah, I still got you on there.
Don't put it on there yet. Don't put it on.
Your
Whoa,
desktop.
whoa!
What the hell's going on in that desktop? There's a lot of shit on that desktop.
Got a lot of bookmarks.
Got to close all your tabs.
Tell
real
me
quick.
when.
Go ahead.
Oh shit.
That's good. That's in the works for
That
Tennessee.
does kind of look like a Top Golf.
You know what I'm saying?
They just go in that upper tier there.
Yeah, they could use a new
What
stadium.
are they?
too.
Are they tearing down the other one, or what are they? What are they?
Probably.
Where are they? I wonder where they're building it because they.
It's
have-
right downtown. The other one.
Probably
Yeah,
right next to it.
think
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
just-
Nashville's a really. If you're gonna go see a football game somewhere, like to me, like
Here's the inside.
that's a great place to go because you can go like literally walk from.
It's
What
right-
do they call that? Main. It's not Main Street.
Broadway.
Broadway. You go
Yep.
from Broadway and you walk right over there. Actually, where the Predators play, it's like literally
That's
right
right
on
there,
there.
too,
Like,
Across the bridge, yeah.
like you see after like the Predators game, people come right out and go right to the bar.
You know, when I was
Right,
there,
go
they
see
had
Blake Sheldon and everybody.
they had college NCAA basketball, like the SEC championships, I think, was right there at the Predator Stadium, right downtown.
Downtown.
Here's what the inside of the stadium looks like for those that are curious.
Hold on, I gotta cut over there.
Boom.
Wow, they got a football field.
Oh, it looks like Detroit.
It's green.
Yeah, I hope.
It's green.
That
Is
looks
that
like
grass?
the Lions Stadium, does it not?
A little bit.
It looks kind of more like
So it's like a
a
dome, but
cheap SoFi.
it's a dome, but it's not, as you can kind of see up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of. It just goes over some of the people.
It's a dome, though?
It's not a dome.
I don't know if it's technically.
Like,
That one
like
is
there's
looking
some
open.
roofing there, but I don't know if
Yeah.
it's
It
I
wouldn't
don't
make
know.
sense for them to have a dome. It's too warm there.
What was the price on it? I
probably
think
just some circulation of air.
At least a couple dollars.
it was $1 billion.
At
Definitely in
least.
the billion.
At least spec chips.
Dylan could have bought it if Drake would have won.
Seriously, fucking Brandon fucked him.
I did not, dude. He's a grown man. He did not have to
He
listen.
did
to
that
me.
on purpose, dude. That's crazy.
I said, I know you're having a kid, but fuck your money.
Jeez, that's why he's not here.
So he's not here.
I hope he comes back next week, man. Fucking. But back to Lamar.
Back to the Lamar.
There is an
Lamar's
article.
not going nowhere.
There is an article that came out today from Stephen Holder of ESPN. Covers Indianapolis.
Okay. He's holding on for
From
dear
a
life.
team
That's some
s-
hope.
A team source says they're not completely out of the discussions. They've been looking into it.
I think they got to trade up to 3 and just take Richardson.
You didn't see what we just did?
I saw what we did. But come draft time, I can see someone snagging him. If someone snags him at 3, then what? You guys just got to suck for a year.
Go,
And then
you
hear
gotta
me
go
out.
get Lamar.
Trade the 4th pick to get Lamar.
Boom.
Well, yeah, I would do that all day.
Jim
all
Murray
day.
says he's got to break the bank again.
I could see,
What's-
the Ravens
what's
would be
Baltimore's
smart.
pick?
22nd.
20 seconds.
If the Ravens got Anthony Richardson, they could just try to plug him into the system. Just saying.
Similar QBs.
Lamar's like polished a lot. Or he could throw and everything.
Yeah.
And so he could fall into Indianapolis easier.
Yeah.
But Richardson would actually get set up somewhere that's already built for a super hyper athletic quarterback to succeed.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Which, I mean, the Colts could be that too if Shane Steichen brings over that Jalen Hurts offense.
True. But it would just be a lot easier with Lamar
And Lamar where?
in Indianapolis.
Oh, for sure.
Than
Coach
Richardson.
For sure. But according to Steven, I'll read like a expert excerpt. Indianapolis did not rule out having discussions with Jackson, according to a team source. However, the club has not taken any substantive steps regarding Jackson, and it is unclear whether it intends to do so. Team sources have expressed skepticism about pursuing Jackson. But there are compelling reasons for the Colts to investigate Jackson's availability. After all, it costs them nothing to simply have a conversation. Isn't that right, Donnie? Just fucking, we're talking here for free, kind of.
Yeah.
After all, I just read that. And can a team that has had the Colts' problems at quarterback afford to rule out any avenue to landing a proven starter, even when the process is complicated? This is a quote from Chris Ballard. When you're, let me get back in my Chris Ballard mode. When you're changing quarterbacks every year, it's tough. Colts that's not him no more. Colts general manager Chris Ballard admitted it after last season. It's tough on everybody. The Colts' dizzying quarterback carousel is about to make yet another revolution after 2022 starter Matt Ryan was released last week. Since the quarterback change is already in the offing, here's why the Colts should or should not entertain the idea of acquiring Jackson. If you're interested in finding out more, go ahead over to ESPN and read the rest of Stephen Holder's articles. Pretty good little information there.
Shout out
Little
Steve.
tidbit.
Pretty good.
So, there could be a chance.
Any chance Detroit goes for Lamar?
There could be. I've seen a little bit of that. I mean,
That would
they've
be really
been
cool.
they've been heavy on these moves.
I would love. I think that's. All these teams like, oh, he goes there. They're going to the Super Bowl. Detroit's a team. I'm not saying they're going to the Super Bowl, but if Lamar went to Detroit, Detroit becomes really good. Really
Detroit's
fast.
good, and their division's kind
And
of
they're not.
right
I mean,
now.
like and the Jets are like, well, no, they're like. I still think the Jets. Maybe I don't think the Jets, even with Rodgers, are going to do more than second or third. I'm not saying who's going to win. I just don't think they're going to end up winning the division.
Oh, the division? Yeah, I don't know that they'll
But
just
I think
be able to
Detroit,
jump right in there.
he goes to Detroit. He's in a dome.
Yep.
I see.
They got weapons, too.
They got weapons. I see him. I see them winning the division.
Yeah, I would say they'd be better than the Vikings for sure.
Jeremy Fowler came out today and said a dark horse team would be Minnesota for Lamar.
That would be really good, too.
No way.
Because there was
Jefferson?
a little word that Kirk Cousins and Matt Stafford may be available on the market.
Woo-hoo.
Hear me out.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Don't do it.
You'd be the cheap Colts, right? And just take a second-round pick, send them over there for Kirk Cousins, and then just be mediocre for another 2
Okay,
years.
we're not.
Crazy.
You could just take. It's either
Carson Wentz, Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins. It's like the trio, the ultimate trio.
The trinity of
Yeah.
of average.
Bro,
Of
we already got
washed quarterbacks.
We already got 5 on the fucking list.
Matt Stafford's even better because he's like wounded just like Matt
Luck.
Ryan was. He'd be just like it.
Luck, Brissett, Rivers, Carson, Matt Ryan. We're good. We're done.
That supposedly is the Jets' second option if they don't get Rodgers. Stafford. That's what
Could-
they actually.
could be.
That actually was out there.
That's not bad.
Right.
That's bad. I'm sorry.
They're going
He had
to get
one
Kirk.
good year. He's not. Like,
He was good on the Lions all that time.
He was.
He was. You just weren't
It was just
able
the
to see
Lions.
it.
Yeah, but he's like, listen, you're not going from like, well, Rodgers didn't work out, so man, we'll go with Stafford. Like,
They got no choice.
I understand that, but I'm like,
And they're not going to be paying him what he's getting paid now. They're going to have
no,
to
of
restructure
course
that.
not. I mean, like,
Stafford too. The problem with Stafford is McVay makes everybody look good.
Yeah.
You seen Baker?
He
That
pulled
was
up
awesome.
one day later and just won the game
Got him a contract in Tampa Bay, fucking replacing Tom Brady.
easily.
Wild.
Go walk right in those shoes, no problem.
Well, today they had his welcoming press conference. They asked him, like, how does it feel fucking replacing Tom Brady? He said, I ain't going to be Tom Brady. I'm going to be Baker.
He's gonna
he
shave his
should.
face
That's
mid game.
yeah, that sounds about right.
That's the first time I heard him reference himself as Bake, so
Bake.
heads up. Tampa winning the division.
Can't wait for the commercials of him cutting the grass, living in the stadium with his, whatever that. Terrible.
Florida
Bro,
man.
Florida, bro. Florida Baker. Oh,
Yes.
everyone's in fucking trouble.
Put on a little beach shirt. Yeah. Hawaiian shirt. No, Hawaiian shirt.
What are we
yeah.
talking about, though? Lamar in Minnesota. Could be a possibility.
I don't see that one.
Me
Would be
neither.
cool.
But like you said, it don't matter what any of these teams really offer. Baltimore's going to negotiate it, which is why I said, like, if you're an opposing team, like, you want to approach the Ravens first and be like, what's the trade package going to look like? Because I'm not going to waste my time talking all this money and shit with Lamar when you're just going to come in and match it. We're
They
doing
got a
the
lot
work
of
for you.
time though. Is it it's a waste of time? What? So
Bro,
we
they
have
got
to pay
till
this
fucking
guy.
July.
So we're not wasting time. We're just kind of having a convo.
Right.
You can
We
be
just want it
sitting
to
at
happen
home.
now, though.
We do.
We just want it to happen now.
You gotta have some patience.
I don't. The
None?
business aspect stinks.
If he goes to the NFC anywhere, he's the
Championship right
best
there.
quarterback
Which
in the
is
NFC.
wild because you would think Atlanta would make a fucking play at him
Yeah, there's
You would think.
we're out.
instantly.
They said, you keep it.
Yo,
It's like
before
the closest thing to Michael Vick since he was in Atlanta.
literally, and before they signed like the free agents or whatever, they had like $98 million in cap space.
They probably still have a ton, right?
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, they've been throwing money like crazy as of late, but
Some scrubs. Their coach sucks.
bro, you were on a fucking rampage today.
I got problems with all these guys.
What's
Everyone
your
would-
problem?
Ooh!
Huh?
You want me to love Damian Harris?
I never said that, but it's just like, geez,
Just saying. Hey, Lamar, he's the man. I'll tell you that.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck did Arthur Smith do? to
Arthur
you?
Smith sucks. He wants to hand the
How?
ball off 47 times a game and throw it 6 times
And
when
guess
they're
what?
losing by 17.
And guess what?
What?
The run game was fucking phenomenal.
They also
And
can't throw the ball.
How far
so.
did it get him?
Bro, they had fucking Marcus Mariota, who's at the tail end, bro. I hate
Who's
to
the
say
quarterback
it.
now? The second year guy?
Desmond Ritter.
Yeah, they're like, that's our guy going forward. He's looking real good.
Oh, no, he ain't.
He'll look real
Well, they
trash
say
if you
they-
throw Lamar in practice. He'll look like
Yeah,
a
they gonna
nobody.
look
He'll be
good.
looking like he was working at Walmart Supercenter.
Well, they signed the super center though. Not even just a fucking
No,
Regular
not like an old Walmart. The
good
super
Walmart.
center.
The
Yeah.
good Walmart. to be fair.
respectfully. Well, they signed Taylor Heineke too.
Oh, so he's starting.
He is.
I'm surprised he's not on the Colts. That's a perfect Colts guy.
I agree.
I would have taken him.
Yeah.
Listen, as a bridge, I would have taken him.
Well, you don't want a bridge. You want to suck so you can get.
Bro,
what's his
we're
name?
going to the
Caleb,
draft, bro.
Williams.
Yeah, you can get Caleb Williams next year if you suck this
I don't
year.
want to suck that bad.
No, you want to suck that bad. It's
No.
1 year. 1 year sucking.
Bro, this is
One more year sucking.
no.
1 more year, exactly.
Bro, we're not wasting another year of Taylor and Buckner in their primes. Okay? Shaquille Leonard when he's healthy. We're not.
No more.
Taylor's
gotta
only
be
got 1 year
decent.
on his contract left, right?
This
Colts
is
of old.
this is his contract.
So he's gonna get a franchise tag next year.
Probably.
Got to.
So this year you have to be.
But if they keep clearing space, I mean,
You don't pay a running back in his second contract though.
Baylor will. He pays the guys. It's proven.
Ask Matt Ryan.
That wasn't his guy. I'm talking about the fucking guys they drafted. Okay, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
you fucking killed. What's your problem today?
I ain't got no problem. Hey, anyone wants to sign Lamar? I'm all in on them. You want to go pick up Aaron Rodgers? That's pretty cool.
Do you think the commander?
Cool.
You think the commander should be making a play at Lamar?
Yes.
I think the Commanders, because their owners, who knows what he's doing, he should just say
Yeah, he's doing a whole
fully
lot.
guaranteed. See you later, NFL. Watch, you got to
Didn't
sign
they
all your
get,
quarterbacks like
That's
this.
the worst franchise in
I
the
got you,
league as
Kobe.
far as
Their stadium's falling apart.
that.
Literally.
I went back and looked at
poop
that
pipes.
list that like where they like the players rated their teams and like from facility to where they treat them and like the Commanders were like so far down compared to every other team. Like they were
football team.
It's the worst
Like
one.
they
Where
don't-
do you even
the
start?
only thing the only thing they gave them a good rating on was they said the trainers were good. But
Shout
other
out
than
to
that,
the training staff.
everything
Yeah.
else was like the family flies coach. Like
Hell yeah,
there's no place for the family to sit during the game. Like
Frontier.
it's just awful. Like it's pretty Frontier Airlines
But, like-
coach Frontier Airlines. You gotta drive to like West Virginia to get to the airport. Like
Here's the thing with Washington too, though.
Football team.
Snyder
everything about that club sucks.
Snyder is selling them, okay? So let's say they do trade for Lamar and negotiate
He's
this
been
contract.
selling them.
Listen, but once he sells them, he ain't got to pay him.
Exactly. That's why you just sign him now to the
Fuck
huge
over
deal.
fucking Bezos when he comes in. Or the word today was Magic Johnson.
Ooh.
He's getting a team together. They're trying to bid on this thing.
He's already got the
And
Dodgers,
Jordan's
right?
selling his interest. Maybe they're all getting together. Is Jordan selling
Jordan-
his interest in what's it
Jordan
called?
should just stay away.
No, but he's isn't he's selling his
The Hornets.
The Hornets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan looks sick on the sidelines of every game.
They fucking stink.
They got LaMelo too.
He been hurt.
Oh, well,
Like all year.
Well, that's
There's
why
that.
they've been stinking.
yeah. Come on, you gotta give him a break. They got Rozier still.
Mhm.
I like him.
Scary Terry, baby.
See, those guys I like.
Well, no,
He should have been 13.
if you're Washington, why aren't you making a play at Lamar?
The draft.
What do you mean the draft? They don't have a top 4 pick.
Trade up.
They're not gonna.
That's my only answer. I've been saying
I did
this.
see a mock draft today. I forget whose it was. They got him trading up to 3.
Told you.
Oh, here we go. Now it's I told you so.
I told you so. I said, look, if you stay at 4, you might miss out on all of them, and then you gotta get Will Levis.
I think we're okay though because like
They don't know how to play football in Kentucky.
They
What?
don't. I mean, wait. How do you know?
He played there.
Well, we did talk about it. We did talk about how like
They know how to play basketball in Kentucky.
I'm not talking about Will Levis. We're done.
You don't want him, right?
I'm only going to talk about him if he gets drafted to the Colts.
Okay, there we go.
Well, I think if you're the Colts at 4, if he's the only one left, you just take the defensive guy.
Yes.
Suck.
I would try to trade it away. Try to get more assets in the 4th overall.
If one of those edge rushers is like Myles Garrett or something,
I don't think there's Myles Garrett in this draft.
The only person
there might not be another
Close
Myles
enough.
Garrett on earth.
is Jalen Carter. And obviously he's been having some problems. So
I think
teams
he's
are iffy.
I think he's going to start slipping.
That means it's gonna be at a discounted draft price.
Whoop.
Steal him at 9.
Well, I saw the Bears and a couple
Great.
other teams met him just to clear up some stuff.
Yeah.
Get him around 15.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, 15th pick.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, who's number 15?
I don't know. Probably the Packers.
Patrick Mahomes.
Well, there you go. Bam. You know what that means?
No.
He's going to the Chiefs.
No, we don't need that. Nope. And they just got rid of what's his name too from Frank Clark, right? They just got rid of him.
Yeah, you could thank him now. He just said it.
Don't do that, man.
What do you got to say for yourself? I just got the best defensive player in the draft.
It's made the Chiefs better.
We can't
They always
have
get
that.
better.
We can't. Yeah,
Always.
literally, they get anything they want.
They're like, listen, they got a guy. What's his name? I don't know.
They're about to get D-Hop and OBJ probably.
They're about to get D-Hop, bro.
They're going to get one of them. 100%.
OBJ, I feel like he wants to go play somewhere more flashy.
What's his
more
deal?
fun.
Like, is he fucking signing somewhere?
Whoa, why are you gonna say what's his deal like that? Okay,
I didn't mean it like that.
He
I'm
wants to
just
go to the
saying.
right place for the right amount of money, right?
that's one of my guys right there, OBJ.
Hell yeah.
1, 3. Yep.
But like,
He needs. Aaron
the
Rodgers said.
rumor was that he wanted 20 mil, but
He said that was a lie.
he said it was a lie.
He said, but I'm not playing for 4. You got
Which is
me.
wild, because what I'm learning through this whole, like, especially this offseason, everything that we hear is most likely fucking bullshit.
It's just made up. Aaron Rodgers said, I didn't make no list of signing all these guys.
He said, yeah, I fucking walked in with a suit and tie and fucking boom, here you go. This is who I want. I don't even play for you guys yet, but this is who I want.
You better sign all these guys, including Odell, for 20 mil. He said, I was in a cave, bro. There's no signal here.
That's a good point.
Just the thing.
He couldn't
hanging from the
see
ceiling.
either. He couldn't see if he was writing a list. He couldn't see in the dark.
No. He said, watch it.
Maybe that's why the list was so crazy. Maybe that's why he had all them bums on the list.
Whoa.
He was in there long enough he could memorize it. He had nothing else to do.
Yeah, he was just like
You can make
Lazard and
Mama.
Mercedes Lewis and
Mama.
another
Mama.
third stringer on the Packers.
an anagram or something. so you remember.
A what?
It was like you make a word out of all the people he wanted to sign. Team Rogers, whatever he wanted. Who
What
does
is that? What is this? Michael Jackson? Mama say, Mama.
Oh, yeah, no.
That was good. Actually.
got it right, yeah.
Come on, keep it going,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You gotta hit the little.
It'd be great if we knew the words.
All right, I think it's. Did we miss anything else? I think it's time for us to fucking get up.
I agree.
Start to sing Michael Jackson.
Tell Lamar.
But we know you want to go home.
I'm getting carpal tunnel over here, pressing all these buttons.
You gotta get one of those pads for the keyboard thing. So you can...
Did we miss any big signings? Dalton Schultz to the Texans as well.
Texans gonna suck. I mean, I like it, but
He
it's
definitely
actually
didn't get the money he wanted.
he didn't deserve that money.
He wanted like 30 mil from Dallas. I don't know if you've seen that.
Dallas pays their guys.
He
a
turned
lot.
it. He turned it down. That's what they offered him.
What he again said,
Like during the season, he said no.
and then he got what?
Probably 3 mil.
He's like Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
But that's good for the Texans. You pull in Singletary, so you got a blocking back. I think you block. I don't know. You got 2 running backs. Then they
Damian
just got rid of
Pierce.
Cooks though, unfortunately. But they got Schultz in.
5th round pick.
Those like a tight end is a nice security blanket for whatever young running quarterback they
Anybody.
draft.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks would have been nice too though, but
Juju-
Trying to get young.
Juju Smith to the Patriots.
that was silly.
That's gonna be awesome. Him and Bill Belichick.
That makes sense.
TikToks.
Yeah.
Do the Patriots play the Eagles next season? Do we know?
Why? Because you want to see him get lit up. Yeah.
Fucking scoring that
Yeah.
TikTok boy.
Yep. Another one. Put AJ Brown out there.
You know, I'm disappointed with the Juju. I'm disappointed with the Juju Smith KC run because we didn't get no content out of him in Jackson. I feel like it was a waste.
That's a good thing. It's probably why Belichick got him. He said, you know what, son? You proved to me you're a man now. No more
That
kid
was
games.
his trial. Bill always loved Juju though.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a proven thing. I don't know why.
Why? He's slow.
Look up Juju Smith-Schuster and Bill Belichick on Google, and pictures are gonna pop up of them hugging after games. I swear to God.
Just like loving each other.
Who are you asking if
Yes.
the Eagles are playing?
If they play New England at all
Patriots, yeah.
next season.
Hold on, it's coming up.
There was.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, so
Let's
is it in
go.
Philly?
It's at New England.
Not as cool, but still cool.
Still
Jacoby
cool.
Myers is better than Juju Smith-Schuster.
They have the
He's to the
same
Raiders.
numbers.
Yeah, he's to the Raiders.
They got paid the same too.
Yeah.
Rodgers is going to pick someplace where he gets to play Green Bay.
Well, he's only,
Wish
right
it was
now
the
it's
Vikings.
Jets.
If
It
he
is
was
the
on the
Jets.
Vikings,
Yeah.
they would be NFC contenders.
He went to the Lions.
What else happened? Mike Gesicki to the Patriots.
Yeah. Really?
They traded Jonnu to.
Atlanta. That was like the first
Atlanta.
move
Yeah,
this
that was weird.
offseason.
That one was weird.
It was.
Why?
Giuseppe's good though, because why does Atlanta need Jonnu Smith?
To show Kyle
When
Pitts, hey,
Jonnu Smith
wake the
was
fuck
thriving.
up.
When Jonnu Smith was thriving, Artie Smith was a OC at Tennessee.
I didn't know that. So that's just his buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a guy, dude.
Well, when Artie Smith's out of there
And he's
next
going to
year,
come in and help Kyle Pitts out. What'd you say?
So when Artie Smith's out of there next year,
Dude, you're wild.
You
Man.
think so?
You're just preying on people's downfalls. What's your...
not Odell's.
Because you be drinking that Dasani.
Ah.
Drinking in that negativity.
You know why the Falcons don't want Lamar?
They don't like winning.
They're trying to get Caleb Williams for next season.
Decent.
Potentially, we'll have to wait and see.
If they run the ball 36 more times a game, they could probably get it.
Jeez, man.
What else did we miss? Princeton. Everyone hop on Princeton this Thursday.
Yeah, we covered that for sure.
9.5 point spread. I think the best odds are on FanDuel, -102 as of right now, if you want to hop on that early. Just a quick shout out real quick to one of our Colts content creators, Lawrence Owen, at Colts_law on Twitter. Just want to send all positive energy out to you, bro. If you don't know the situation, he lost his father to cancer. His family couldn't scrape up the money to have a proper funeral. Couldn't take care of his car. Had to figure out his house situation. So, hope all is well, my friend. Keep your head up. I know there's a whole thing with the Pat McAfee show. Long story short, it was like a miscommunication or whatever. Pat McAfee show ended up donating a bunch of money to our old buddy Lawrence there. So, well wishes, guy.
Life gets better.
You know what I mean?
Life is good.
You know what I mean? So we're still doing our jersey giveaway on the YouTube. Help us get
Please.
to 125 subscribers. I forget where we're sitting at now. Like 109,
You could look
110.
like Eddie Pinero.
You could get an Eddie Pinero jersey.
Probably don't do that.
You should. I mean, you got a few options. He's been on a few different teams.
I think he was on Tampa, Jets. Come on.
Colts practice squad. I don't even know if they'll have his jersey.
Probably
Colts
not.
jersey available. You
He's on the
could get
Colts practice
Lamar
squad?
wherever he's going. Back to Baltimore,
Yeah,
maybe a
probably.
Colts jersey. We sure hope.
You better hope.
Or say, fucking break the bank one more time. Why not?
Amen.
At this
You
point,
don't live forever.
Colts took Baltimore's team.
I'm gonna take the
Time to
fucking.
take their quarterback.
Damn
That's
right.
right.
Damn right. Head over to
History.
our socials at TankTalk_pod. You can find our jersey giveaway post. See how you help us get to 125 subscribers and enter yourself for a chance to win a jersey, NFL jersey player you're choosing. Stay up to date with everything Tank Talk, like I just mentioned, at TankTalk_pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We're doing all right on TikTok.
It's because you be hitting them juju dances.
Yeah, yeah, boy.
Juju on that beat.
GG on the beat.
Oh, no.
What was I going to say? Yeah,
Quarterback,
we're obviously a
quarterback.
clip show. If you're listening through 2 hours of this shit, fucking bless you. Also, don't blame me for going to TikTok to watch our clips. That pretty much sums up our whole show as it is.
Pretty much, yeah.
Head over to T-Shirt University. Show them one of our posts. Get 15% off your purchase.
Put it on.
Put that shit on.
Yeah.
Hope I don't get flagged on for singing that song.
Nah, AB's cool. He wouldn't do that.
Nah, he's the
He was
goat.
just in Albany.
He's
other
the
day.
GOAT, dude.
What was he doing in Albany?
I don't know, taking a video of his balcony.
All right.
was
I
snowing.
don't want to know what video he's taking because we've seen some funky shit come out of his
He
camera.
wasn't in no pool.
No elephants?
No trunks.
Yo. Anyway, I'm going to go to T-Shirt University. I can't get a producer no more. I'm probably going to get Princeton.
You can still get a
Hey,
producer.
there we go.
Princeton's cool. They're orange.
They're orange. They got that cool logo inside the
Go Tigers.
P.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, hopefully Buffalo Bill will make it back next week. Hopefully he'll get over his Drake bet.
Sorry about it.
Drake.
When a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world, Dylan.
Yeah, sure ain't the end of the world for us. Hopefully not. We'll see you next Monday.
Yes, sir.